Hello, everyone. Darkside Phil here. And I wanted to just say happy Thanksgiving here in 2025 from me and my family to yours. If you are celebrating this year, if you're an American, today is American Thanksgiving. And I know that many people are probably busy with family and friends doing awesome things. And I just wanted to let you know, I hope you have a great one. Now, today, I actually just got off of a crazy stream where I was basically just killing time when my wife was busy cooking all day, making our awesome Thanksgiving dinner. And I thought, maybe a few people will show up to my stream, but today's a holiday. Over 50% of my viewers are American. And I'm thinking, we'll have low attendance, but it'll be a cool hangout session. We'll just chill. We'll play some Pokemon. Attendance was great. Again, this week, ever since the Asmongold interview, you guys have been absolutely amazing. Both my longtime fans and viewers and newcomers alike. You guys are coming. I mean, basically double attendance from what I normally would have for a Pokemon stream. And people were absolutely generous with their support. So what I wanted to do is make a very brief video here to tell all of you what I am most grateful for this year of 2025. First and foremost, I am ultimately grateful for my wife, Kat, who stands by me through thick and thin. Everything that goes on, the highs and lows, she's there to support me. As I've told you guys many times before, when I met her in 2017, it changed my life for the better. I used to be a very kind of stressful, aggressive, sometimes outright hateful person. And actually meeting my soulmate and the love of my life changed me, made me a better person in general, just in life, but also as a content creator. And I'm so happy to be with that person for the rest of my life. I'm also very grateful for my cat, Jasper, because he's an awesome pet. Many of you probably have seen him for the first time over the course of this last week. He always likes to jump on camera and get a little bit of the spotlight, and he's an awesome guy. Also, I just want to say I'm very grateful for my health, because this year I'm actually in the best shape that I've been since I was in my 20s, and that's due to diet change, that's due to exercise, and frankly, it's due to you. Because many of you who supported me over the course of this last year supported me so much, I was actually able to go buy exercise equipment that previously I wouldn't have.
He's doing the thing. No way.
Of that, here I
Hello,
am,
guys. It's been a while, eh?
That I was at in my early 20s for the first time.
Welcome to the stream. I was going to let him talk, but holy shit, I got to talk about this. A lot's happened in the past month that I've been gone. He became popular. Apparently, everyone loved him again because of Sir Asmon. And it's already gone. It lasted like a week. It's gone already. He bought a desk, made a bunch of money, and is begging again. He stopped begging, continued begging. Where it's been a journey. We've been on a journey. Where the fuck was I? Here I am.
Last year supported me so much, I was actually able to go buy exercise equipment that previously I wouldn't have had. And because of that, here I am down to a body weight that I was at in my early 20s.
That's a crazy bag. This bag here is crazy. Hello, guys. It's because of you that I am fit and healthy.
Yoo-hoo!
Thank you.
Because of you.
I'm gay. I'm Branod. I'm a dumb FK and regard. Help.
Thank you, DL5.
To them, snipe.
And the bread man.
When the Snortverse needed him most, the dude returned.
Thank you, Breadman, for the 5, and DL5 for the 2. That's a confusing sentence, but hey, thank you so much, and Alexander C for staying a member, brother. What's up? What was I saying? Right, DSP saying I am healthier now because of you is a crazy bag. That's so crazy.
He's an awesome guy. Also, I just want to say I'm very grateful for my health, because this year I'm actually in the best shape that I've been since I was in my 20s. And that's due to diet change. That's due to exercise. And frankly, it's due to you, because many of you who supported me over the course of this last year supported me so much, I was actually able to go buy exercise equipment.
That's insane. That's like legit fucking, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call that. That's crazy. Crazy is the word I'll settle on. That's what you come here to my streams for.
Here I am down to a body weight that I was at in my early 20s for the first time in over 20 to 25, years here. It's nuts.
Insanity.
Okay? So
he's like, hey guys, if you want me to be healthy, you'll keep giving me money. Hint, hint. Like he's hinting. Hinting.
I'm very grateful for that I'm at 43 years old. I'm actually
I'm so grateful. Awesome. You guys give me money to be fit. Huh?
In regards to
what?
Everything that's going on right now, obviously there's a few groups of people that I want to thank. First of all, I want to thank my longtime viewers and fans and supporters. All of you have been with me through thick and thin. You've seen me way up here, you've seen me down here, and you see me go through all these waves of popularity and then not being popular at all, being the most talked about Let's Player, being the most hated Let's Player, and
When was he ever the most talked about Let's Player? What does that even mean? Most talked about? Like in like detractors
anywhere
or
in
like
between.
I don't know what the
And
fuck?
you guys have been there for me and supported me and allowed me to do what I
fuck
love
is the
for this
most
long.
talked about Let's
You know,
Player?
17 years in general, but 15 years as a job. And I am so
Who the fuck
thankful
talks
to
about
you
Let's Player?
for
Like I would still argue he's one of the most talked about quote unquote Let's Players.
allowing me to take
He just
this
doesn't
journey
like
and to
what
do
you
I
say
truly
about
love.
him.
We all know that I'm a flawed individual and I'm not perfect and I made a lot of mistakes along the
I don't know.
way. I'm happy
Most
now that I'm
talked
at a point
about.
where I feel like it's all behind me. As I've been saying this week, forward and upward, not backward and downward, looking behind at the things that are in my past,
Hello,
but
hello,
not making
chat.
those same
Welcome
mistakes
to
and
the
instead
stream.
pushing forward positively. Okay. I also obviously want to thank all of you who are newcomers, those who have discovered this channel over the course of the last several days, ever since I had the interview with Asmongold, because obviously all of you are just flooding this channel with positivity, views, likes, comments, engagement, and support. Right now, this has been one of the best weeks I've ever had as a creator, all thanks to you influxing with your positivity. For the first time in a long time, the positivity is outshining the negativity of the trolls who try to keep me down, downvote all my content, make the hateful content about me. Instead, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Like I said,
So Thanksgiving was like what, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago at the most. This has already changed. We're already back to begging. And trolls are now back in
yesterday, over
business, I guess.
7,000 new subscribers on the channel and climbing
Whoa.
still positive comments. Today, double
7,000?
attendance on a Pokemon stream on a holiday when people are busy. Thank you guys so very, very much for giving me a chance. That's all I ever wanted. And now that I'm getting that chance, it seems like I can finally be the person I wanted to be for so long. Not having to sit here and ask for contributions and be toxic and have goals. Instead, just chill. Just have a great time. Today's Pokemon stream was such a delight because we just had fun together. That's what it was all about. It didn't matter about anything else, and it was a great time. Okay, so thank you to anyone who has come by and give me a chance. But also, I got to give, obviously, a huge thank you and shout out to Asmongold.
I'm
Because if it
thankful
wasn't
for
him
Asmongold.
giving me a chance to actually
This is
talk
so
about all the things people say
cringe.
about me and tell you my side of the story, but then also to show that I'm human, to actually have meaningful conversation
What?
about games instead of drama, to actually have a little bit of interaction with a big creator who's like, that was a good conversation, and then invited me on his podcast in the future. I mean, that's amazing. And so many people this week have said, because Asmongold gave you that break, we now know about you. We now can find you on YouTube and we want to be a part of your journey. And that's amazing. I mean, what did he get out of it? A couple videos? So I'm so grateful that he
Thank you.
allowed that to happen.
It's a
He
miserable
definitely
life.
didn't have to. I mean, I said it yesterday too. I don't know. Maybe he
Thank
had
you,
a
100 the
vision in
Will,
his sleep.
for the
Maybe an
two.
angel came down from the sky and talked to him,
And
in his
he's
bedroom
thankful
and
for
said,
it.
Dude, just do this.
That
I don't know
miserable
what it
life.
is, but I am so grateful. I
He's
really
so
am.
grateful
Asmon, if
for
you see
it.
this, which I don't know if he will.
I
just
don't
want you
know
to
if he'll
understand
see
what you did
this.
for me, and I really, really appreciate you. You did a really good thing.
So, okay, I know I wasn't here, and, but I did watch it. I did watch it. You know, I vaguely kept up this time instead of just, like, not watching anything. It was kind of trash. Like, kind of, and kind of's putting it lightly. He just didn't know enough. Asmongold didn't know enough about DSP, which is, I mean, who the fuck... What kind of normal person, I guess, quote-unquote normal person knows enough about DSP?
I'm office job.
But, like, there was no, like, DSP was able to do his thing. Just kind of obfuscate details and just kind of lie. And he took everything he said at face value, which is, like, whatever. But, yeah, and then DSP gave based gaming takes, quote-unquote based takes, that he himself disagreed with. He just agreed with everything Asmongold said. Even if it was things that he previously disagreed with. Like how gaming this year sucked, and Asmongold said it was good, so then DSP said it was good. Very cool. What else? That's pretty much it. That's my take on this epic interview. I love the DSP interviews when it's mostly DSP talking. That's great.
Despite what all people on the internet say about creators, and Asmon too is not immune to criticism and people saying awful things about him. This is one case where he didn't have to do anything, and he went out of his way to actually do me a solid. And that solid now has actually significantly turned my business and my life around in a positive way. And I hope he knows that. So thank you, Asmongold. And then
Right.
lastly,
So again, this is what, 2-3 weeks ago. It's already gone. He's already back to begging and not hitting goals and continuing to have to like ask for money. So a lot's changed in 2 weeks.
I want to thank God for giving me
Thank
a
God. He's
Because-
LARPing as a God-fearing man. What the fuck is this? Who's he looking to? Why are you looking up? He's looking for a lie? Why are we thanking God, bro? What the fuck?
I want to thank God for giving me a second
I want to
chance,
thank God.
because I was down in my luck and down in the dumps for
He's
a while.
like Job from the
and
Bible.
I've been on the up and up for the last year and a half. And now this happening has just been like the crazy boost and icing on the cake that was already good. And now it's like, are you kidding? It's kind of like 10 years of bad things happening. And now all of a sudden in the last 1 or 2 years, so many good things happening. A lot of people call it karma, but I was raised Roman Catholic.
What?
So I just got
Bro.
to say thank you, God, for this,
Bro.
because I never expected it. I thought that
What
for the rest
is
of my life, I
this?
was just going to be the whipping boy of the internet. I was just going to be the guy that was talked down to and was the butt of the joke, and that no one wanted to watch my content or take it seriously. And within a few days, all of that has changed. So thank you.
Hey, guess what? Like I've been saying, in 2 weeks, it's already changed again. So thanks, God. Who's he going to blame now? Is it God's fault that you're back to begging? I don't know. But what is this? Because if you asked him back then, he would have said that he loves his life. Nobody can stop him. He perseveres. He's still making money. Everyone's jealous. But then now he's saying, I always thought I was the whipping boy. I never thought things would get better. I hated my life back then. He didn't say that, but he kind of did. My life sucked before. I always thought my life would be negative. What the fuck do you mean, brother? Why back then was he saying his life was awesome? Is he lying then?
I was down
Or
in my luck
lying
and down
now,
in the
I don't
dumps
know.
for a while, and I've been on the up and up for the last year and a half. And now this happening has just been like the crazy boost and icing on the cake that was already good. And now it's like, are you kidding? It's kind of like 10 years of bad things happening. And now all of a sudden
He's
in the last
looking
1 or
for
2 years, so
Allah.
many good things happening. A lot of people call it karma, but I was raised Roman Catholic. So I just got to say thank you, God, for this, because I never expected it. I thought that for the
Thank
rest
you,
of my life,
Allah.
I was just going to be the whipping boy of the internet. I was just going to be the guy that was talked down to and was the butt of the joke, and that no one wanted to watch my content or take it seriously. And within a few days, all of that has changed. So thank you,
Thank you.
everyone,
Really.
all
Thank
around.
you.
I wish you all the most enjoyable, positive, safe,
Cool.
fun,
Oh,
heartwarming Thanksgiving
shit,
you could ever
yo.
have.
He's reaching that word count. I got to hear that again. Thank you, Zytro, for staying a member, brother. Big ups. And to everyone who stays a member, I really appreciate you. Really, really do.
One. All around.
Thank you.
I wish
I
you all
clasp my hands together and I would get on my hands and knees and stay on camera. I would.
the
Thank you. Really.
all of
What
that
the fuck was I saying? I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry.
has
It's
changed.
been a while.
So thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. All
Everyone.
around. I wish you all the most
Thank
Many
you.
trolls wish hate on me. I'm gone beg some more.
Many trolls.
enjoyable, positive,
Many,
safe,
many, many,
fun,
many
heartwarming
trolls.
Thanksgiving that you could ever have.
Thank you,
And I
Smitty.
can't wait for the journey ahead. Everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you soon.
Fuck, I missed it. I wanted to hear his like
And-
high school essay.
and within a few, thank you, everyone, all around.
If I miss
I
it,
wish
I'm
you
skipping.
all the most
Here we go.
enjoyable,
Enjoyable,
positive,
positive,
safe,
safe. Okay.
fun,
Fun, right? So not enjoyable, just fun. Positive. I don't know. Are these synonyms? I don't know what's going on.
heartwarming
Heartwarming. Okay.
Thanksgiving that you could ever have.
Very cool. Next video. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a while, but I'm back. Obviously, as I do, as the brand dude lifestyle goes. DSP has been back to begging, so I figured why not come back and we'll cover everything. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. But today is a very special day. He's not here yet. Oh my god, he's late. What happened? Is he in his chat? Okay. Well, he's not live yet, but today is a special day because the Game Awards have happened. DSP's favorite event of the year. And obviously he's not going to talk about it when it happens, but you bet your ass he's going to talk about it after it happens, because I don't know why. I don't know why. He tried covering them live. He did Summer Games Fest. He did something else live, and he doesn't get money when he does it. So he says he's never going to do it again. He doesn't like doing it, even though he tried doing it. But yeah, also he plays music now during his streams because he bought a bunch of shit. Basically, what's happened in the past month, he bought a bunch of shit because he loves spending money. I'm still trying to get that video eventually.
Cool style chatter. Ooh.
So yeah, this is the stream
Who else?
now.
Darkside dabbing. Who else do we got?
It's coming
tonight?
up.
Sabaro
It's coming up.
Supervisor. Very nice.
Woo!
Ren, how are you? Good to see you, Ren. How's it going, man? Garce is here. Oh.
This is what you get now. He
chill
autistically
music. I do.
fixates
This chill music is
on
awesome. I like this. It makes me relaxed and
something that he paid, I don't know how much money for, maybe like $300,
feeling chill and vibing.
so that he
With
can
all of
get
you here tonight.
royalty-free
Hope that you guys are
music.
ready. Actually, I want to pop my window open slightly more. It's kind of stuffy in here. Give me one sec just to peel the window back a little bit further. Ed BR is here. Ed BR, good evening. Todd Margaret, good evening. Lots more people joining.
Basically that's the stream. So this is from yesterday, in case you were wondering. He played Power Wash and basically fixated on music the
I'm
whole
not
time.
kidding. That actually happens in Power Wash Simulator 1.
Whoa,
Okay.
no way. Let me hear the music part, please. I don't have a
Master volume,
timestamp, so you're just going to have
is
to
it
bear with
water
me.
volume?
But that's okay. It's my first stream, okay?
Water volume. How about you set it to like 50? See how that sounds.
Oh my god. Or no.
Nice to have a little bit of music
There we
in the
go.
background.
Nice to have music in the background. So this is the stream.
But keep in mind, I'm not going to be playing this music every game, only games that need it. Like this game absolutely needs it. It's so quiet, right?
Right.
Nice to have a little bit of music in the background. Thank you, Nicholas. He says, I'm gaming, watching the stream too, fam.
Did he hit the goal? Did he hit the goal yesterday? Let's see. Oh, he stalled a shit ton. That's what happened. He stalled for like 30 minutes right at the end. Let's see. Let's see what he complains about yesterday.
And let me know. Please, if you're watching on demand and you liked it, please like the video, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Do you want more? I'd like to know. Should we make this a playthrough? But guys, thank you for watching my initial gameplay of Routine. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay.
Time to scold the
We are
chat.
unfortunately out of time, everybody.
You get
So
punished.
that's going to adjourn.
He punishes you
our
with
stream
30
for
minutes of
tonight.
overtime because he didn't hit the goal.
Let's
So I
shut
guess
down
let's
here.
waste time watching this until he comes
Here we
back.
go.
Or comes back. I mean, arrives in the first place. He's not live yet. He's late. Of course he's late. Because why
Okay.
wouldn't he be? It's Starksville.
So, here we go. Turn the
Allah,
phones off.
Allah.
Turn my line out.
He's
Oh,
praising Allah. Too busy praising Allah.
Allah.
Thank you, God.
Allah.
and let me adjust a few things
Thank
here.
you, God, for
Okay,
money.
So now that does not play.
I
the
can't.
game
Why is he
video.
okay? Like I gotta go back to that. Why is he LARPing as like a thank you God kind of guy?
Actually significantly turned my business and my
Thanks,
life around
God.
in a positive way.
Thanks,
and I hope you
God.
notice that. So thank you, Asmongold. And then lastly,
Lastly,
I want to thank God
I want to
for giving
thank
me a second
God.
chance
Thank God.
because I was down in my luck and down in the dumps for a while.
What the fuck
And
is this?
I've been on the up and up for the last year and a half. And now this happening has just been like the crazy boost and icing on the cake that was already good. And now it's like, are you kidding? It's
What does
kinda
this
like
even mean?
10 years of
I don't know. Thanks God for sending Asmongold
Gold
my way.
Although I will actually do that again tomorrow for Arc Raiders. I also want to turn down the audio because Arc Raiders, I think, is louder. That game I think just had very
That's
low
Maximus
volume in
for
general.
the 12 months.
I think that's what it was. Okay, and by the way, do you like the new face cam camera angle? I think this is a better angle than what I was using. It was too high up. Now it's a little bit, better face cam, better quality too because I did the lighting better, right? Okay,
Right.
so stick around for a second while I get everything adjusted, everybody. Okay, for tomorrow. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue why this keyboard is acting up today. Maybe I
Did I
even
mention
know
he
if
bought a
just
desk?
started
I think I
to fix it.
did.
I don't know what's causing it. So really weird. By the way, let's end the night with a few more lo-fi beats. Here, let me turn
Oh
off.
yeah, he bought gaming monitors too.
Turn off the virtual
He
surround.
bought a new chair. Oh my God, he really bought a bunch of shit, or a
and turn
bunch
off
of
the equalizer
garbage that he
just
doesn't
in
need.
general. Let's get this going again.
I really don't understand his setup now. I need to see like an overhead view of his office again.
I'll lower this a little bit.
God.
That's relaxing there. Nice relaxing piano music right there.
Man.
Listen to that.
Yeah, listen to that. Very exciting. I hope you guys like the fucking music. Holy shit. Speaking of liking. Whoa.
Gifted member bomb. Okay.
The
Hey guys, like this
gifted member
nice piano
bomb.
music to end the night. Now
With
let's
the
do
nice
let's do
piano
more,
music. Thank you so much too. Jamie for the 20 gifted member bomb.
more lo-fi chill music.
With the lo-fi chill music. Enjoy 20 of you. Thank you.
There we go.
So
everyone, oh, there's a couple super chats, or not super chats, kicks that came in. Was it 2 different ones? It was, were there 2 different 500 kicks right there? I saw there was Ed BR. He said, "Good night, filling kick." That was 500 kicks, right?
This is so strange. Just royalty free, lo-fi chill beats.
So Ed just did 500, and Dante Voss did 100 an hour ago.
This sucks now because I can't play my own fucking music.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dante Voss. I'm sorry I didn't see them when you did them.
That sucks.
This is for Dante Voss.
Why do you have to ruin it? Is he here yet?
Thank you for that. Okay.
Where is he? Okay, in case you're joining me and wondering why I'm watching garbage, he's not here. Has he wrote in his chat at all? No, I don't see his name in the chat. I don't know where he is. I'll check if he tweeted, I guess. I don't fucking know. But he's not here. He's late. He's super late to the Game Awards special stream that he's going to do. So that's cool.
Cool. But everything else
Cool.
I counted, correct? I want to make sure I did. Okay, I didn't miss anything else? Okay. All right, so, guys, thanks for a great streaming day. Today was the first day using my audio interface here. All right, and quite frankly, I really enjoyed using it. I
He
thought that it
even
was a great
tweeted.
time. I hope that you guys enjoyed having...
He tweeted 17 minutes ago, "Hey, we're live with the final day of a 7-day streaming streak." What the fuck is he saying? This was 17 minutes ago, but he's not even here. So that's nice.
some background music when I did things. I think it was a nice touch when we were playing Power Wash Simulator to have this kind of background music. I thought it was an actual great addition. And I had a great...
Oh, yeah.
His office is now a fire hazard. The smoke alarm is still ripped out, and his desk/monitor blocks the exit. I hope his neighbors stay safe.
Right. Thank you, Maximus, the 7th for the 5. That's something I actually forgot to mention. In case you don't know, for whatever reason, DSP still has his smoke alarm ripped out of the ceiling, which we already knew about. But also this brand new desk that he set up blocks the door now. So it's kind of funny that... what was it? I saw something about people like... fucking talking about how it, like they're gonna call his HOA or whatever. I don't know. I do not condone.
Trash.
I do not redeem. But also it's pretty funny. So I don't care. So yeah, he set up a chair and a desk, and the desk blocks the door. He can't leave like the door. He can't even like swing the door open or whatever. What the fuck?
This is my...
Whatever. Oh, he's here now. He's here. Finally. Ah, yes. Let's hear some chill lo-fi beats as we go. But yeah, DSP really struggled to build this. I actually watched some of this like on my own time. Shout outs to Tevin for these epic streams. This shit was awful. And I also saw people like wondering why he does this on stream. I don't know if they're genuinely asking, but it's just money. He doesn't want to do this off stream because then he can't be
Good morning, everyone.
reciprocated
and welcome to my
financially
final
or
streaming
whatever
day
the
of
fuck he would
week.
say.
It has been a crazy 7 days here on DSP Gaming. And what a 7 days it's been. On today's show, we'll recap all the big changes, all the playthroughs that have ended and begun, and all the improvements to my set. But
Why?
in addition, today it's about the Game Awards because they took place last night, and I've got a lot to say about who won, who lost, and today I'll be taking your suggestions on what to react to here on the show. So prepare for that. In addition, I've got updates on that Mystery Games Collector's Edition arriving. I've got updates on Wings of Redemption and more. So sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for an awesome week-ending, holiday-themed edition of the Level 1 podcast.
That's also something I forgot to say. Wings was supposed to appear on his stream like a week ago, and he got ghosted by Wings. Wings then stated on his own stream that he has his own life going on, and he wanted to order food. That was more important to him than talking to DSP. So yeah, that's another little piece of drama? What do you call that? I don't know.
I love drama.
That drama shit.
I love it. I crave the drama.
I crave the drama. Very interesting. I'm so interested in Wings talking to DSP. It's great. That's why I've been streaming every day. Yeah. God, that first one was so bad. Anyways, welcome to the stream. I hope you're hyped to hear how the Game Awards don't matter as we complain about it for an hour and a half. He's just like me, for. And he's muted with music playing. Okay. Very cool. Epic setup.
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
I have a few new sound clips.
Let's try Dead Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the
There you
show.
go.
It's the Level 1 podcast and the final one of the week. Sorry, as I'm trying to get technical stuff. I'm trying to get technical stuff hammered down with all the set changes and the improvements that I've been doing. It would help if I unmuted my mic. Anyway, good morning and welcome to the show. How y'all doing? Today is Friday, the 12th of December, 2025. We've got a heck of a show in store for you today, notably talking all about the Game Awards that took place last night. I'll be recapping who won and my thoughts about each one, all right? Also, we got so much to talk about, including updates.
Didn't he
on
just
the
fucking
schedule,
say this?
the set, this
God,
game that's on
he
route,
just said
Wings of
this,
Redemption,
bro.
and more. I hope that you're excited.
You really
for
get
the
punished.
Show today. Now
I get physically harmed for
background
fucking
music.
watching this shit live.
So
Are
I
you
hope that
kidding
you
me?
actually like the chill vibes that we got going here on the show. I
Yeah,
like your feedback.
chill
I
vibes.
like the background music. Can you even hear it? Is it annoying? I think it's going to add something. Whenever I'm doing this podcasting or vlogging, to have some background music, I think actually sounds quite good. And if you're wondering, what is this? This is a new addition as part of my Roland Bridgecast, which I added to my setup this week. It is an audio interface through which you can get a subscription for this kind of music for content.
Sounds like a fucking 2K video.
Let me know what you think. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I'd like to
Like a
overall
guy talking about the
feedback,
patch notes,
you know, gauge it
on the newest
notably,
2K
How does it
update.
sound, you know, volume-wise? Okay, that's what I
This
like.
sucks, bro.
Volume-wise is a
For
good
like a
amount,
speaking
because,
podcast, I don't think you should have
last
audio
night I actually
like
put on the
music
daily
playing.
rap, and then I played back the daily rap. I was like, I can't even hear it. So obviously it was too low to
Like
be effective.
this loud at least. It's pretty loud.
Anyway, good
In my
stuff.
opinion,
I hope that
but
you
I don't
guys
know.
are
What do I
liking
know?
all the new changes and
I'm just,
improvements
an
around
idiot.
here. What a week it's been. 7 straight days I've been here, and man, we've had no shortage of developments and updates. You know, trying out, starting, and dropping Metroid Prime 4 because the game sucked. Finishing up Tormented Souls 2.
What do you think that means?
Coming to the end game of Mario Odyssey 2.
He'd be
where
a
we're gonna
great
finish
crackhead,
the
never
stream.
shuts up.
Finally retiring games such as
He does beg
American
like a
Sim
crackhead
and
does.
Call of Duty,
Thank
although there is
you.
a
100 the
possibility
will.
I may actually do one more stream of Call
For
of
the
Duty
two.
just to test out surround sound, which I now have in these headphones. You know,
Oh
and
shit, he
more.
bought
Plus,
headphones. I
and
forgot.
on top of all of
That's
that,
another thing I forgot.
all these, you know, set improvements just this week alone. Okay, I got both monitor arms working, so now when I
Both.
stream, I'm here for podcasting, but then I can scoot the monitors together and over here. I actually have a new angle for the face cam. As you can see, I
Whoa.
changed it.
It looks
now
just
being
like the
lower,
other one.
So it doesn't look like you're hovering above my forehead anymore. It actually looks like you're looking at me. So we've got an improvement there. All right, we've got lighting improvements. Where
Why
I
is that
actually
an
yesterday
improvement?
repositioned the lighting and changed it, so it looks like that's going to be better for face cam as well when I'm playing games. But in addition to that, we've got the new audio interface, which has added so many new things. XLR quality microphone, background music, surround sound in my games, and more. It's just a humongous change this week. And I know, listen, this is going to be a situation. It's going to take me a while to adjust. Okay, it is. I'm going to have to learn how to actually, flawlessly and seamlessly use all of this content. All right?
Content?
I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be weeks. It might be months. It might be 5 minutes. But as you can see, we are still having some issues because, I'm messing up. But it's okay. I swear to you, I will do my best to try to learn on the fly and get this stuff going. So, let's go, because, man, we got a lot to talk about today. I think what we should do, perhaps let's start off with a couple of shout-outs. Let's get these out of the way before we jump into the content for today. Okay, let's go. Let's start. First off,
I think the music's a tad bit too loud.
A $2 tip. All right? This person says, the happiest that I have seen Wings of Redemption is since,
we're already talking about Wings?
Laucal Live was actually when he was on your podcast.
All right, it's because he glazes DSP.
Seemed like he was enjoying himself.
Thanks.
He seems to be surrounding himself now with extremely toxic people, and it's sad. Should we just get this out of the way? Would you guys just like to get this topic out of the way so we can move on to other stuff? Because I know if I don't get it out of the way, I'm going to end up being pestered by this all day long. And I feel like maybe we should just go ahead and address it now.
That sentence was so annoying.
So here's
just listening to that sentence. He just repeated himself like 3 times.
Let's get you all caught up on this topic of Wings of Redemption. So here's what happened. Back in October.
Why do we need a recap?
I said,
brother,
hey,
oh my God.
Will you be on my podcast? It'll be a hangout session. You can ask me whatever you want. We'll have a good time. I came on for 2 hours. Too many people surprised because
the music is a little low. Can you please turn it up a bit?
He never agrees. He never shows up. He's self-destructive. He burns bridges. He's not going to do it. He did
thanks for making me laugh.
He showed up, and we had an awesome show. Go check it out. It's archived on this channel. It was 2 hours of fun where we talked about all kinds of stuff from all over the place. And I think that you'll enjoy the conversation if you haven't seen it yet. Okay? Now, after that happened, immediately I thought, hey, we should have him back because there was a lot of conversations and things that we were having that didn't finish. A 2-hour conversation, there's only so far you can go, particularly when we're two guys who've been around as long as we have and we've been through what we've been through. We have similar kind of trolling experiences on the internet. I would definitely wanted to have him back. Yes, hey, let's chill and do it again. But I didn't know how soon to do it. I certainly didn't want to have him back right away. So I said, hey, maybe we'll do like late November. Now, we all know what happened in late November. I ended up having an interaction with Asmongold. I ended up being in an interview with Asmongold. It blew up, and it kind of changed everything.
Right, it blew up.
So I had rescheduled with Jordy and said, hey, Jordy, that's Wings of Redemption's real name if you don't know.
Oh, my fucking God, bro. I really want to skip this, but I can't.
First week of December. Let's have you be maybe the first day of December.
I could have explained all of this in a minute.
Have you on the show.
Less than
we'll do it. We'll get caught up. We'll have more
to talk about. Which I think I did earlier.
Now, obviously, because I've had this Asmongold interaction, and we'll get. I heard of all the bad things that had happened to him. That his Battlefield account had been stolen from him by his trolls and stuff. I thought, hey, this will be a good appearance, right? Especially starting off the holidays, right? Have a nice guest on the show. I thought it would be a great positive thing. He said he would do it. Sounds good. The night before, he cancels. He says, I can't sleep. I'm not feeling well. Let's take a rain check. And I responded and said, all right, let's do it next week instead. Same date, same Monday, just a week later. He never responded. Now, he starts saying in his videos and his streams to his audience, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to be on there. Don't worry. We rescheduled. I took a rain check. It's not a big deal. But the thing is, his trolls kind of know how he behaves and saw the fact that he last-minute rescheduled as a bad sign. They were actually shocked that he ever appeared
DSP, why are you listening to
and the fact
trolls?
That he rescheduled last minute for the second appearance meant basically
what does that
he was never
mean,
DSP?
DSP?
They were under that impression.
Why are you listening to Wings
I didn't
trolls?
Get that impression.
I didn't get that impression.
I don't have
why are you bringing it up?
Actual experience with Wings.
I don't have experience.
So
what the fuck you mean you don't have experience
with
Wings?
Let's do it for a week, okay? So a whole week is passing, and I'm DMing him saying, hey, are you coming on the show? He's not responding. So finally, it was last weekend. I took it upon myself when I was in this office on my day off actually doing some rewiring and reworking of the office to just randomly see he was streaming. I was like, oh shit, maybe I could like talk to him.
All
on
right,
stream
I forgot to
quickly,
mention that.
get his attention.
He's
So I jumped
talking
into
in
his
Wings chat.
that afternoon, and I said, hey, what's the deal? Are you coming on the show or not? And basically he says, don't be offended that I'm not responding to your DMs. I don't really respond to people's DMs. I'm just an antisocial guy. But the reason that I don't want to commit to being on your show is my sleep schedule is still screwed up. I'm literally sleeping all day long, waking up in the evening, streaming all evening through until noon the next day, and going to sleep in the afternoon. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with my wife this weekend, and that's going to affect my sleep schedule, so I can't commit to Monday, but I'll let you know.
God.
Okay, and I told you guys that in a podcast earlier this week. It's up to him. In fact, what I did is I responded to him in a DM, and I said, okay, the ball's in your court. Any day this
God,
week,
DSP must
you
be
can
so
come on my
fucking
show.
annoying to deal
It's
with.
completely in your control. You tell me what day you want to come on the Level 1 podcast, and we'll do it special just for you, for your schedule. I even offered and said, you could come on a night stream. It doesn't even have to be during the afternoon. You could actually come on during a night stream and be a night slot. That would actually fit into your current
a
messed
night
up sleep
slut.
schedule, okay? No response all week long. So at one point you get a little fed up. Like, this guy keeps saying in his streams and his content, he's got no beef with me. He likes me. He wants to have a conversation again. He
Likes
last
me.
appearance.
That's so
He wants to come
awkward,
on,
bro.
But then he never actually contacts me to schedule it.
Okay, so this is DSP, big ego, assuming that like Wings needs him. Like, he's being a needy fucking whiny baby. Baby man gaming. Straight up. Like, I don't know. I get it might be frustrating to like want to get this guy on your show, but it's fucking Wings, bro. It's Wings of Redemption. Like, that's who he is. It's fucking Wings. Why are you being this needy bitch? He doesn't need to go on your show, and obviously doesn't want to commit to going on the show because he might not show up and might be asleep or whatever because he's fucking Wings.
So what the hell is going on?
Like, what the fuck are we
other
doing?
I
He's
saw
so
randomly
annoying.
Again, he was broadcasting. I jumped on his stream. I tried to talk with the guy and reason with him and say, I don't even care if you say, no, I just don't want to do it. I just need an answer because my audience wants to know what's going on with you, why you're...
Like, okay, holy shit, man. DSP says to Wings, the ball is in your court. Let me know when you want to come on the show. What does DSP keep doing? He keeps pestering Wings on when he's going to be on the show. Brother, I thought the ball was in his court. Why are you bothering him so much? Why are you DMing him like a teenager? Like a straight up, like a fucking, like, do you still like me? Do you hate me? Teenager text. Like, what the fuck is going
not showing
on?
up. You said you were going to be here. They want another interview. Are you going to do it or not? Even if
I heard you
no,
hate me.
I wouldn't be offended.
It's like that text.
Just
I
say
heard
yes
you
or no.
hate me.
To which he responds,
People been
live
saying
on
you
the
hate
show,
me.
You
Is
shouldn't
that
do this
true?
publicly. We should be doing this privately in DMs because then my trolls will latch onto this to make content. And I'm like, Jordy, I've been trying to talk to you in DMs for over 2 weeks. You don't respond. This is the only way I can even get you to say something. That's why I'm doing it this way. So here's the thing about Wings that you guys may not know. Unlike me, he has publicly stated he hates being a streamer. He absolutely hates video games, and he wishes he didn't have to stream them, but that's his job. He only does it to make money. He literally has said this over and
What do you
over
mean?
again. In
I
his
love the
content. I've
unlike
heard
me.
the words come out of his mouth.
Him
It's not
saying
like, oh,
unlike
I'm
me
watching
is
troll
crazy
content.
style.
He's saying that. This is what he actually says, okay? So I said, all right, how about this? He's sitting on his stream playing Battlefield.
Because DSP lies to
Won't
you,
give
you
me an
see?
answer. How about this? I'll just contribute, and I'll make it so that he's hitting his goals, and then maybe he doesn't have
What?
to worry about playing this stupid game, and we can have the conversation, even if it's a 5-minute conversation, and he says, no, I don't want to go on your
Wow.
show. At least the conversation.
So wait a minute. This is DSP derailing someone's stream chat, trying to derail it by giving him money, and making the stream about himself. I don't know, man. It's very Tutankhamun behavior, Darish style, very like the definition of the thing that DSP hates when other people do that to him. Wings should have banned you. Wings should have banned you if you want to follow the logic that DSP
So I
rolls
sent
with.
the guy a couple super chats during his stream saying,
That's
hey,
so dumb.
I'm here. I'm to contribute, to be positive. to help you hit your goals.
Pull up the sound clips of DSP saying, "Just because you send me money doesn't mean you're entitled to anything. You don't get all of the attention because you send me money."
What is his
All
goal
those
for the
fucking
stream?
old
Does he have a
sound
goal
clips.
he's trying to hit? I'll hit his goal for him. I'll help him out. That way, he doesn't have to worry about playing this game
This
he
is so
claims
cringe,
he hates
man.
playing on
This
stream.
is so cringe.
And we could chill for a few minutes here and figure this out. His moderators literally played dumb.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding. His
I'm
moderators,
Chef Sakai.
Jordy sometimes has a goal. I don't know if he has a goal for this stream. I don't know. They knew. They know what his goal is. They were lying. Okay? His moderators are playing dumb and being stupid for who knows what reason. All right.
I like DSP saying goal too. DSP like assuming that every streamer kind of runs their stream the same way as him. Like, what do you mean goal? Like obviously he might have a goal mentally, but it's like I don't know. Does he? He's just assuming he runs the stream the same way as DSP.
Right? So after basically
yes, if he hits the goal, he can clock out.
Respond to me during the stream. He starts
I don't know.
ignoring me,
Whatever.
and one of his moderators actually times me out for 24 hours for simply contributing to his stream
Right.
and trying to get him to say yes or no about coming on the show.
So DSP, you derailed the stream. You straight up derailed the stream. The thing that you hate and would have banned someone else for also.
They timed my account out for 24 hours. So I logged into my other account and said, your mod timed me out, to which Jordy laughed and said, oh, pimp, it's only 24 hours.
Damn.
Okay? So after that, I said, I've had enough of this.
He's like
And I
a
DM'd him one last
scorned
time, and
girlfriend.
I said, your mods are not there helping you. Your mods are coddling you. Your mods are enabling you.
Hey,
Your mods are
Nugs,
making
welcome
you
to
do
the
and say
stream.
things. They're constantly goading you.
Good to see
They're
you.
actually doing troll memes and things. You don't realize it. They get you to act how they want. You're like a puppet to them. You understand? They're not there to protect you. They're there to basically do things that will harm you, and you just don't realize it. Because no one in their right mind would have someone coming on a stream contributing and time them out for wanting to have a 5-minute conversation about
Wait a minute.
that you said you're interested in. Okay?
DSP, you've done that. DSP, you and your mods have done that. You've also done that. What?
So I said, listen, I want a yes or no answer. Give me one. He didn't give me one.
I love
He ignored me all week long. Okay? So as of today, I have absolutely no answer from Wings of Redemption whatsoever. About
Dude,
if
the
he's going
music
to
is
come
so
on the show.
loud.
All right. So
I
now
feel like I have fucking
I have to
ADHD
say
right
something
now.
about the situation.
Like
and
all the
I'm about-
audio happening.
And then I'm going to move on from it, but I need to say my piece, and then I need to move on. All right? I don't think that Jordy Jordan is a bad person at all.
Why would he
I think
be
he's a person who's a victim of circumstances and himself at the same.
Listen how fucking loaded this dumbass statement is.
All right? I don't think that Jordy Jordan is a bad person.
Why the fuck, okay, would you, as a normal listener of this thing, assume that he's a bad person based on what DSP just said? I gave him money and he timed me out. It wasn't even him, by the way. But like this sentence, this statement, this little story that happened to DSP, to him it's so insane that he assumes that the listener, aka you, just will assume Wings is a bad person because of this. Such a weird statement and a fucking crazy way to frame this stupid fucking dumb
I think he's a person
story.
who's a victim of circumstances and himself at the
What
same
a
time.
dumbass
It's a
fucking
50-50 split.
story.
I do believe that Wings of Redemption's situation that he's in,
Oh
being
man.
grossly overweight, constantly eating.
What the
fast food,
fuck?
Is the most normal lol low bar to clear.
Thank you, Smitty. Yeah, also it's Wings and he's talking like we should be
himself at the
surprised
same
by
time,
this.
and I think that it's a 50-50 split. I do believe that Wings of Redemption's situation that he's in, being grossly overweight, constantly eating fast food and drinking soda on his streams, saying he hates his life, he hates streaming and all this, and he's trapped in this life. I do believe that a lot of that is extrapolated and basically exponentially increased because of the fact that he has trolling to the level that he has. All right? I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to say that isn't happening.
Man, this shit
At
sucks.
the same time,
Because it's so obvious what he's doing. I feel like I shouldn't even have to explain it. Like, he's only doing this because he's spiteful and he's DSP and his ego is huge and his, like, that's all this is. And it's so, like, transparent.
what is this music that's playing right now?
All right, shut up.
It
Shut
was,
up, shut
you're
up.
right.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up,
gonna
please.
absolutely
Stop.
will admit that the trolling is probably some of the reason that Wings is in the situation he's in. The other half is him. It's his own doing.
What was that?
I'm gonna
ear
give
tick?
you
What?
a comparison. Imagine someone who gets bullied, okay? They go into a cave somewhere,
God.
an isolated cave, and they say, man, I really hate this cave. Then all their friends and family go out there, they're like, what are you doing? Why are you in this cave? get out of the cave. And they say, I will, I hate this cave. So then they go and they buy dynamite. And they start lining the doorway to the cave with dynamite and C4 explosives. And everyone around them is staring at them saying, what are you doing? You said you don't like this
This is a very
cave.
cool
You wanna
story.
get out of the
I
cave.
love this story.
Leave the cave. Do
It's my
things to
favorite
get out of the
story
cave.
ever.
And they say, oh, I will, I swear I will, I really need to, I know I have to, this is best for me, I hate living in a cave. So then they put a device and attach it to all the explosives so they can detonate them. And people are saying, wait, what are you doing? You said you don't like the cave. What are these actions that you're doing?
Is
that
he
are
saying
leading
he's
to
gonna
you being in
end
that
himself?
Cave? And they say,
What is
I
happening?
don't know, I swear it's everyone else's fault. And then they hit the detonator button and the cave walls blow down in front of them. And they're literally trapped in the cave forever. And then as they're stuck in there forever, they look up and they scream, it wasn't my fault. Help! That's the situation Wings is in. All right? Yes, he absolutely has a lot of problems that I think are extrapolated by his trolls. And he is stalked by a hell of a lot of people. All right? At the same time, not everyone hates Wings of Redemption. Not everyone thinks that he's a horrible person. Not everyone wants to roll with the detractor beams and be nasty to this guy. Some people actually want to be nice to this guy. I do. I wanted to kind of be nice and befriend the guy and have him on the show and every once in a while have an interaction. I'm not saying that I needed to have a long-term business
This is
transaction
so
with this
dumb
man.
because this also sounds really stupid and patronizing and condescending.
I do. I wanted to kind of be nice and befriend the guy and have him on the show and every once in a while have an interaction. I'm not saying that I needed to have a...
Because DSP's doing the thing that he hates when other people do it to him. He's talking down to Wings and kind of treating him like a little plaything, which is how DSP views every relationship. It's a transactional relationship. And DSP thinks so lowly of Wings that he's kind of treating him like a little distraction. Like a little puppy that he can dress up and parade on the stream every once in a while. Like, this is so dumb. This is so fucking stupid because DSP would then claim that he's morally above everybody and he doesn't want to use anybody or play into drama or do anything malicious or talk down to anybody. Like, that's the bullshit. That's like the lies that DSP goes to. And then he does shit like this. He does shit like this after claiming that he's not this kind of person.
long-term business transaction.
He'll still talk down about people and try to like stir shit up and treat people a certain way that like normal people wouldn't do, even though he likes to say
Man,
he's normal.
I just wanted to chill with him. I think we have some things in common. I think that
I wanna
interview we
chill
did was a
with
good
him.
one. I think that we could make great content together over time. But Wings is a victim of his own actions. He builds a prison around himself
Okay, now
from
we're
which he can never
projecting.
escape.
Yeah, that's all this
overeating.
is. He loves Wings talk. This I think is why he's leaning into this. It's just a projection segment. He can basically complain about his own life through Wings, which makes it okay, and just say the things that he's been thinking.
Bad actions, complaining,
Like, this
whining
sucks.
about
This
going on
fucking
stream.
sucks, man.
But then when someone comes to his stream and says, hey, I'll have you stop playing games. I'll actually hit your goal. Let's talk about your next appearance. He ignores it. He blows it off. He tells me to DM him where he's already ignored me for 2 weeks in DMs. And then his moderator times me out.
Like, doesn't this sound familiar? This is just the side scrollers thing. This is the entire year and a half of the side scrollers interactions after the interview. That's all this is. Kind of. Pretty much. A little bit. He's just the shoe's on the other foot now. So like DSP, you see how ridiculous this is? This is how you acted with side scrollers and Craig. It's the same shit. And so this is just a projection segment where he can complain.
Dude, this is your
and speak
own
the dark,
creation.
deep truths
I
inside
like
of
you.
him.
I want to hang out with you and be a positive person in your life.
Really dumb.
And you
I
have
hate
shut
this
me out.
segment.
That's your doing, not
Can I
mine.
skip
Yours.
the stream? Can I end the stream
There's
right now?
no one to blame in this particular situation but yourself. It's that simple, 100%. I'm sorry. There's no other way to spin this situation. All Wings had to do was have a level of professionalism, a level of respect. He doesn't have that. Instead,
Right.
he wants to be in his cave
DSP
forever.
does.
Even
DSP
though he
has
says He
that.
doesn't want to be. I'm sorry. I have to believe that that's bullshit.
Right.
You don't sit there on stream all day, every day.
Like, I love this analogy too. This dumbass story that DSP said about the cave and the dynamite and living in the cave, even though he hates the cave. Because DSP in this situation lives in the cave, hates the cave, but he decorates the cave. He brings in a few rocks. He gets grass. He rips grass out of the grass, and he puts it in the cave. He gets a nice a boulder. He rolls in a boulder. It decorates the cave. Gets some like plants and flowers and puts them in the cave. And then says that he likes the cave. That's the analogy here. If you want to follow his dumbass story, it's the same shit. DSP hates the cave, but he dresses the cave up in a dress Then he can like convince himself that he loves the cave. Thanks, Phil,
Acting
for
a
the
certain
epic
way,
story.
saying things that you
The
claim
epic
you don't want to say,
analogy.
but you say them anyway. Stuff in your face all day, drinking soda all day, unless you actually want to do it. That's the case. You might say, "Oh, I want to be better. I want to," but if you do, its actions speak louder than words. It doesn't matter what you say; it's what you do. His actions have outright said this is what he wants to do for the rest of his life.
He also fattens up the cave. Right. I forgot. He feeds the cave too.
And it doesn't matter how many people care, how many people try to support him, how many people try to help him. He's never
The
gonna
elephant
change.
in the
It has to
cave.
be him that makes the change and nobody else. No one can help this man but him. He refuses to help himself. So because of that, I'm done. I'm done trying to reach out to this guy, be nice to the guy. I mean, I've done every possible thing I could. I've talked nice about him. I had a great interview with him.
I've done every possible thing I could, which is DM and give him money. That's the thing. Have you tried like not doing what you're
tried
doing?
to help him. I wanted
know.
to have him on
Dude,
again
it's
right after
wings.
the
Like
Apple
at the end of the day, brother, it's wings, man.
Gold
Like,
interview.
what
with
are we
him. Figured I could
doing?
Maybe give him a little bit of a positive rub.
That's
It would
you
help
know
him
he's a
out
low
with the
cal,
content,
right?
Viewers, it would take some of the pressure off of him. He
Uh,
doesn't want to play ball. He doesn't even want to respond. He can't bother at all to give me a respectable answer about anything. Instead, he wants to ignore me. Well, Jordy, guess what? You like Burger King, right? Well, guess what? Like
What?
Burger King, you can have it your way. Because now I'm not going to bother you anymore.
What?
And you're going to sit there on your stream playing the games you claim you hate, stuff in your face, acting like a fool for the rest of your life.
It's really funny because we just heard the story. DSP said like 5 minutes ago, the ball is in your court, which implies I'm not going to bother you anymore. Let me know when you want to come on my stream. Not in that way, in the normal way. But DSP basically already said this to Wings.
No one's going to reach out to you to try to be
So,
friendly to you or
what are we
save
doing
you
now?
or help you
I don't
because your actions shut them
know. You
out.
see that shit too? Oh my God, I almost missed
Stuff
it.
in your face, acting like a fool for the rest of your life. No one's going to reach out to you to try to be friendly to you or save you or help you.
DSP views himself as a savior.
Thank you.
The
The
savior.
only way for him to joyful him off is to ghost him.
That's a great point, Rebsy. This is DSP in a nutshell. He's the savior. He views himself as the savior. I'm gonna save you, Wings, and you don't want my help? Well, you're not gonna be saved, idiot. Great ego, great narcissistic
Because your actions shut them out.
complex.
It's not us. It's you.
Us. And then he brings in
That's all I have to
us.
say about it.
It's not
Ladies
us.
and gentlemen, Wings of Redemption
It's
will
you.
not be appearing on the Level 1 podcast.
Rest in
Under no
peace.
circumstance. The only way I would ever have him on the show again is if he actually publicly apologized
He'll never appear. The only way he'll appear. Pretty cool.
Apologize
I'm
for
not
his
rewinding
actions.
it, but you heard
the
it.
disrespect, the unprofessionalism, the fact that he couldn't even give me the time of
He
day,
needs to apologize.
and the fact that he kept publicly saying in his content that he wanted to be on my show, and then
DSP
acted
wants an
otherwise.
email.
If he
An email
publicly
apology.
apologizes for that and says
There
he
you
will
go.
change his ways, and then actually acts differently. Again, actions speak louder than words. Then maybe
Ah!
I'll consider having him on the show again. But as of now, Wings of Redemption is banned from my podcast and will not be appearing ever again.
This sucks. This is such a fucking stupid segment. God damn. I love the drama.
Okay.
I love the drama.
So,
I love drama.
that's that. I got it out of the
love
way.
it.
I've said my
I
piece.
crave the drama.
We can now move on with the show to positive
I
content
love
because I'm
drama.
tired of this
I
nonsense.
love it. I crave the drama.
Okay, let's do some shout outs because as I was talking about that, a whole bunch of contributions actually came in. Let's see here.
yeah,
So,
this is like
we start
really
off today.
dumb.
Well, we were done.
Because DSP is so transparent. This is just like a drama stir, shit stir segment. He's trying to like get Wings trolls to like make clips about this, and so that he can potentially get a new audience to make money. Because DSP's back to begging, and he's just trying different things to get money, even though he says he doesn't do this.
We're
which
doing the
is great.
shout out for the tip, and then
Obviously.
a whole bunch of YouTube contributions came in. We start with Vasil.
Skip.
What the hell is this? Sims?
The
Here.
Sims.
Now what is this music it's playing? Or
Okay, music. Autistic fixation. Let's go.
Vasil then did a $31.13 super chat and says, Wings never changes. No, I'm starting to see that. Because honestly, when I have tried to have interactions with Wings over the years, I always get hit with the same response. Why are you bothering? Don't you know how Wings is? Don't you understand that he's a self-destructive guy? That every
Projection.
single person in his life who has actually tried to help him gets pushed away, gets mistreated. It's him. Yes, there are things bad that happen to him, but his behavior is his own, and his behavior never changes. How can someone who says they want to actively be healthy and lose weight sit there on a stream and eat fast food all day, every day? How could someone who says that they want to be friendly and have friends and
Like
everything
that. Oh my fucking. He's so frustrating to listen to because the way he speaks
actively
is
be
so annoying.
healthy and lose weight, sit there on a stream and eat fast food all day, every day.
He just throws in all day, every day because DSP also eats food on stream. But in his brain, to make that like compute and connect and make sense to him, he can't be wrong. So it's like, well, I eat food, but I only eat food like once or twice a week. Therefore, when I'm shit talking Wings, I have to say every day because or else then I will look like a hypocrite. It's just like the way of speaking. It's so fucking dumb.
How could someone who says that they want to be friendly and have friends and everything then mistreat people constantly?
Like DSP, what do you mean?
Is it opposite day?
That's you.
Do you think that treating...
He threw in constantly, like he just did it again. Mistreat people constantly, because then if you say DSP, you mistreat people all the time. Remember the side scrollers? He can then point to, yes, well, I just spoke with Asmongold, and me and Asmongold are pretty cool. So he has to say constantly. Like his rat weasel fucking snake way of talking is so annoying.
Doing the
I don't
opposite of
make,
what you think is
I
right is
don't
going to improve your life. Of course
mistreat
not. So,
people
you know,
constantly.
what can you do to this guy? And now you
What
don't
does
need to say it.
constantly even mean?
When you talk about this situation,
If you have a 17-year history and like you mistreat people all of the time, but you didn't like twice, I don't know,
hear
man.
about guys like his
Whatever.
former friend Woody's gamertag, who had
What about John
him on
Rambo?
already, and
What about
sold
John
this guy out
Rambo?
over the years supposedly, and you're like, we're
And
not
Ali?
friends anymore. Probably a good reason why.
Howard?
Probably this guy had enough. Now that guy's dealt with Wings of Redemption for how many
OJ?
years as a friend, and then finally said enough and cut him off, right?
This is so
I dealt with
dumb.
Wings of Redemption for 2
This
months,
is
and I've
so
had enough.
Stupid.
I'm sorry, I'm a 43-year-old adult. I'm very busy, as you can see. I'm very busy. I've got things going on in my life, with my business, with my personal
Now
life.
he's
I'm a busy
busy.
dude. I don't have time to babysit another content creator who can't act like a mature adult and instead wants to play games. All right? So I'm already done. I'm tapping out 2 months in. I can imagine what guys like Woody have been through over the years dealing with this guy.
Man.
Okay?
This is so dumb. Because it's crazy. I know I don't have to bring it up, but that's what I'm here for. DSP acted this way with side scrollers, like I said earlier. Why is it side scrollers' job to have to wrangle the fucking lol cow in, aka you, and like treat you like a baby? And have to make sure you're okay with everything and fucking baby you? And have to be the ones to reach out and talk to you and try to get you on the show. Speaking of dark, thank you,
Index
Determined.
pointing up, just know we still out cheer.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
WTF, why you always stream when I'm working or moving or doing something super important like sending Pandali private DMs.
Whoa.
Also, man superhero.
Thank you. We out here. Thank you, Determined. For the 10, legend. I don't know, man. It's the middle of the day. I don't know.
So there's a troll. I don't know. Oh,
I
see,
had
okay.
time today, so I decided to.
Thank you for telling me.
But thank you so
Okay,
much.
continuing on.
Nice to
let's
see you,
see.
as always.
Mr. Chicago did a $5 tip asking ridiculously personal stuff that has nothing to do with anything that should ever be discussed on a stream.
Cool.
Thanks for $5.
That's great.
Continuing on. So someone here named Redface. I have no idea if this is actually a Wings of Redemption moderator or not. He says, I timed you out for spamming. There was no spamming that took place.
Right.
You sent numerous messages saying the same thing after we told you to stop. That didn't happen. It was me trying to have a conversation with Wings, and it was not spamming whatsoever. And to call...
Okay, so I haven't looked at those DMs, but like, obviously he was spamming. He was probably asking the same question. He was Derek posting, because that's DSP. DSP Derek posted in Kino chat, so obviously one can assume that he Derek posted in Wings' chat.
You sent numerous messages saying the same thing after we told you to stop. That didn't happen.
Didn't happen? What's his evidence? Nothing. It was me
Trying to have a conversation with...
trying to have a conversation. I wasn't spamming. I was trying to have a conversation. What does that mean? I don't know. Who fucking knows?
Wings, and it was
you had to be
not
there,
spamming
I guess.
whatsoever.
I don't care.
And to call me dumb
This is
after
dumb.
I apologize low. When did you apologize? When did you apologize? What are you even talking about? There was no apology. I was timed out. I wasn't even able to talk. I came back with another account, and no one talked to me except, what was his name? Mario, I think his name was. And he was very nice. He was like, I would never time you out. I'm sorry that happened.
Oh.
You know, I would let you talk to
Maybe
Wings.
that was him,
You
idiot.
were nowhere to be found.
Okay.
You ran for the hills. So nice try. You're the one who did the bad act. You're the one who now made Wings look bad, and now he takes the flack for you and your horrible actions. I want you to think about that. You're a moderator. You're supposed to be responsible
I see you sent
for
me something.
behavior, and
Hold
I
on.
get it. I get moderators that get overzealous too, and I have words with them too. You're not doing Wings
Thank you,
any
Rebsy.
favors acting like that.
Hold
All
up.
you're doing is you're coddling the guy, and you're allowing him to self-enable himself to fail.
Okay, I got the DMs right here. Thanks to Rebsy in the chat. Check out their channel. It's great. Oh my lord. Okay, hold on. We gotta fucking check these out. I can't even see them all. Let's see. My streams do not need wings, but I want wings back on my show. Is that wrong or something? I don't think so. I like Jordy. Don't do it. Wings is going through some shit and I feel bad doing it this way, but he doesn't respond anywhere. I'll hit his goal if he talks to me. I will even do this privately right now after this game ends, but I deserve at least an explanation. Yeah, this seems pretty spammy to me. I don't even see the timestamps, but like he just consistently is saying, I want to talk to Jordy. But anyway, $20. I do message you privately and you don't respond. Even with excuses, I don't want you to be trolled. But you need to treat others with respect and they treat you well. Oh no, when they treat you well. Let's go and get this next appearance locked. This is so stupid. This is Derek posting fucking a la Max, bro. What is going on here? I'm not even reading the rest. Thank you, Repsy. Jeez Louise, where was I? No, here.
Don't you think that instead of having this right now that we're talking about on my stream, it would have been better to just either have a yes or no answer about the appearance, to have him either come on or just say, no, I'm not interested, instead of this? But you didn't want that. Instead, you time me out because you're a moron. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else to say. Okay. Mozzie did a $2 super chat, says, you're on fire today. I'm not on fire. I'm just being matter of fact about stuff. Okay? So, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not one for drama. I'm tired of this shit. I thought that it was a nice thing that Wings was on my show. Everyone agreed. That having him on the show was a good thing. I want him back, but not anymore. There's just no point anymore, you know? I'm just done with it. There's no point in wasting my time. I have way more important things to do with my time than try to treat a grown man like a child and coddle him and, oh, maybe he'll respond. Maybe he'll grace me with an answer.
This is really dumb. Bro, we heard a minute ago, one fucking minute ago, IRL, DSP wanted an apology from Wings. Maybe not 1 minute, but whatever. He wanted an apology from Wings and he wanted an apology from the mod that timed him out. Why must you baby DSP? DSP, it's the same fucking thing. You have to baby DSP and make sure he's feeling okay before you can do anything with him. You must apologize to me. You hurt my feelings.
I got so much on my
plate
right now.
Apologize.
I'm juggling. Let's move on to another topic.
All right, man.
Okay? Cool.
Cool. Very cool. Let's move on. We're not moving on. He's reading chat. He's looking for shit to, like, bring up again.
Someone took $2 asking, do you think I'll continue to try to get others for interviews or to be interviewed? Depends on the situation. Like, if there's someone who I think that would be a fascinating interview, I would do it. Seriously, like, there's people out there who I know people want me to talk to, but that's on them if they ever want to,
it's on them.
On the show.
It was on Wings. What do you mean? That's on them.
That simple.
I thought it was on Wings. So, why did you keep bothering him?
I'm not going to say no. I will absolutely never have an interview ever again. At the same time, I just don't see the point in going crazy over it when I'm
so busy. If DSP reaches out, you must drop everything and make him your priority.
Games, covering topics. I don't think that it's that big of a deal to have guests on the show all the time. I think it's nice when we do. And like I said, with anything, if I have a guest on the show, I don't want it to be about drama. I want it to be a fun appearance where we can talk about other things. We can talk about games. We can talk about life of streamers or content creators or whatever it is. Just not drama. I'm tired of the drama. Yet, it seems like involving yourself with certain people gets you involved in drama anyway that you don't want. I didn't create this drama whatsoever. It was created by him, by his unprofessionalism, his inability to give a simple yes or no answer like an adult. So,
ball is in your court.
All right, really.
The ball is in your court. I gotta preface that whole thing with
and making content.
DSP said, the ball is in your court. Message me when you want to appear.
I think we've caught up on all the...
What did DSP do? Continue to bother him. I thought the ball was in his court.
So far?
Sweet.
There you go.
Sounds good. Skip ahead.
And kick dashboard.
Don't care.
To make their next sock account. You know.
Okay, wait. Troll?
Troll? Interesting topics today because I'm just not one for it. It's been confirmed that that robust organic supporter was also Iron Chef Sakai /220, and I just permanently banned them, and they're not coming back. Of course, you know they'll come back with another name, and I can't stop them from coming back, but they just basically confirmed it was them, and I got rid of them, so we don't have to...
I've had less clingy girlfriends in high school.
Well, I guess for the next 5 minutes, they'll make their next sock account. You know, nothing I can do.
For real, right?
All right.
Went dark a long time ago.
So,
that's crazy.
This guy, man, you're on fire today. No, I'm not. Blah blah. Your Harry Lette help you with your PC build. Flowers, you Sarah.
for everyone.
I thought this guy was Mr. Fun and Positive Thinking Face.
Thank you,
Let me
Determined.
get
For the
your
10 legend.
memories jogged on this topic because I know this one I haven't talked about for a bit.
Thank you.
So,
But yeah,
FYI, I was contacted by a game developer slash.
that's the annoying part too. That's why I kind of get a little peeved, I guess. DSP pretends he's one person, but then does the things that he claims he doesn't do. Mr. Fun and Positive.
Publisher stating that they wanted to send me the collector's edition of a game that came
Wings by calling him fat and a loser and a broke boy, whatever the fuck he called him, basically.
out earlier this year that I had talked
But
about.
he hides it. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to think of the sentence. He called him fat and a loser and poor and he needs to hit goals and he hates streaming. But then he argued that that's what the trolls would say. I'm not saying that. That's what the trolls would say. Right.
Stream,
Yeah,
I had
he's
actually
obviously
watched
not
a
saying
trailer
that.
for the
I'm
game.
not
I
calling
thought it'd be
DSP a
out,
fat fucking
and then
loser.
I never got around to playing it.
Begging
They offered to
asshole
send me the
bitch.
collector's edition of the game because number one,
People
they were
would say
interested
that. I'm
to
not
honestly
saying it.
try the game and give feedback. But number
Right.
two, they were actually releasing like a new DLC soon, and they wanted this to be kind of a way to kind of hype up the upcoming release of the DLC. All right. I said, that sounds awesome. Now, I confirmed with them, if I play their game, I can be honest about it. And they said, yes, in fact, we want you to be honest about it. If you play it and you don't like it, be honest. Say you don't. All right, fine. Then I'll accept this. So they sent me this collector's edition of the game. It was supposed to arrive the middle of this last week. And I had it in my schedule that I was going to do an unboxing and we were going to check out the game together and see if it was any good, see if I actually wanted to play it as a playthrough, maybe eventually do the DLC and all of that, right? So I'm like, cool. So what happened? Well,
My God.
I still don't have it,
Okay.
right? What ended up happening was
Please be a
this
troll.
thing was shipped to me and was lost in shipping. It actually said when I was checking the shipping steps during the week, due to a mechanical error, your shipment's been misplaced and we'll have an updated delivery date for you as soon as we can. And it was like missing for like 3 days, okay? So on a whim, I actually checked it last night thinking, gee, it's probably they're going to say shipment delayed or canceled or
This
whatever.
music is so loud.
Actually, it's moving again. From what the shipment company is saying, all right, it should arrive next week, but they won't actually like guarantee a date, but they're hoping it'll be here next week. So here's the thing.
My
Rather
perspective on DSP getting free shit like this and getting games and opportunities to play stuff, I think it's great because it gives DSP the opportunity to like kind of show more like companies and game studios or whatever how much he sucks. I hope he continues to receive stuff because that's really funny that DSP's getting stuff to talk about.
waste time and be like, hey,
Because it
You know,
goes
this is
against
when
his
it's coming,
morals.
we're gonna-
Remember his morals? His grandiose morals. Him being so above everybody that he refuses to get shit for free and talk about them. And play them. That's it's working out great.
let's
I'm
not
not
let's just
calling him that. I'm just projecting exactly how I feel audibly in a way that leaves me an out when questioned. It's the
Play it by
guy
ear.
face with tears
because
of
who
joy.
knows what's going to happen,
Exactly.
right? Seriously, who knows
Determined.
what the hell is going to happen? Let's
Thank
just
you.
let it roll and see what happens. And hey, if it shows up, great. And then maybe
All right, skip.
should
I
have
get
more
it.
information about
I get it. Yep, more information. Time will tell. Let's see if you get the free
talk about
game.
what everyone wants to hear about the Game Awards, right?
All right.
Before we get there, some quick updates on everything going on with me with this. We got
Skip.
bonk a lot. The more I play it, the more
Don't care. This is a mega skip. Mega
Christmas
skip
marathon
for
event
me.
is getting closer.
Don't
Someone
care.
else's
Christmas
nomination
event. I'll be
next
there.
week. I'll be
Tevin and I will
We'll look at all
restream
your
it.
nominations, and we'll be actually figuring out what
12-hour
we're playing
stream
during the Christmas
incoming.
marathon. Okay, so on Tuesday the 23rd, I'll be dressed up in holiday attire all day long and probably swapping out different ugly Christmas sweaters. I'll be drinking
Let's
booze.
play
I actually
Stellar
bought
Blade again,
special
brother.
Christmas-themed booze to drink specifically during that event, which I'm excited for. There's going to be food of some sort. I just don't know what. I'll probably order out. Sometimes I even have
Hey, Infamous,
like a
thank you
festive
for 11
Christmas
months.
snack
Wow, that's a long
that's
time.
themed to Christmas.
Thank you.
It's a really good time. It's a festive time. Everyone usually has a great time during my Christmas marathon. I hope that you'll come by and chill with me on that day. Now, I will be here on Christmas Eve, which is actually Wednesday the 24th, for one stream. It's going to be very similar to what we did on Thanksgiving, where I'll do one stream. I don't know if it'll just be chill with Phil. I don't know if we'll actually pick a game to play,
Right.
but we will be hanging out that day for one stream. But I'll be off from streaming on that night, so no stream on Christmas Eve that evening. No streams on Christmas Day. And also, no streams on Friday the 26th. I'm taking basically 2.5 days off to spend time with my wife. All right?
2.5
I'll be
days
coming
off.
back on Saturday the 27th, and that'll be a full streaming week for me to start the new year right. Okay? And by the way, around that time is when I'm going to start working on my year-end series, where I do the top 10 most disappointing games of the year, the best games of the year, And of course, this year,
side
you
chat's
guys actually
broken?
wanted me to
Oh,
do a
fuck.
special countdown because I did a whole year of DSP Trizits. You guys said to do like the top 10 DSP Trizits of
Thank
the year,
you.
so I'll probably
Really.
do that too.
Thank you.
So we're gonna have like a night or nights of streams where we're gonna hang out and there's gonna be cool countdowns and everything. I'm very excited for that.
Chat is broken.
So I hope that you'll join me for that. Again, either last week of December or first week of January. I'll let you know as the dates approach. Okay?
why is this broken?
Fair enough? All right, folks. So here's the deal. Let's talk about the Game Awards. Let's get to it for the rest of the show. All right? So let's take a look at the Game Awards winner, shall we? Let's do it right now.
Why is this broken?
So, ladies
I
and
can't fix
gentlemen,
it.
here are all the winners of the Game Awards 2025. First of all, let's take a look at certain categories here, like Best Esports Team. Who cares?
Who cares? I don't know. I didn't
How
expect
about
him to
Best
say that.
Esports Athlete?
He specifically goes out of his
'Cause
way
here's the
to
thing about
shit
the
on
Game
things he doesn't
right?
like.
They're the Game Awards,
Yeah. Isn't that a
Game
gaming thing?
not the Gamer Awards.
Oh.
It's the Game Award. You're supposed to be
Semantics.
awarding the best games of the year
There, did I
and
fix it?
or people who contributed to the games. Not the people who play the games, the people who made the games.
I'm
Get
so
it?
glad you're
There's a
back too,
difference.
but I
Somehow
can't
the
stay
Game
cause my
Awards
phone's about to die
lost
and
that
I
in
need it for work.
translation. I don't know
Big
how,
ups.
but who
The
gives a
quiddity
shit?
of my life.
Who's the best esports team?
Thanks
Who's the
with
best
tears of
esports
joy.
athlete? Here, I'll tell you. You want to know who
Thank
the
you,
best one is?
Yosef.
The ones who
Appreciate
win.
it.
Because they're the best in competition, and they
The whole stream will be timestamped later in case you can't catch the whole
are
thing.
rewarded with trophies
Thank you.
and money and sponsorships. They don't need an award at the Game Awards. These are completely empty, worthless categories. They shouldn't be at the Game Awards whatsoever. I don't know why they bother with those. Okay? How about Content Creator of the Year?
The best part about this
Oh,
is that if DSP was one of
thank
these
goodness
people,
that
he
Moy-
would not think they're worthless because that's the kind of guy DSP is. It's only worthless because he's not
It's
popular.
critical.
Obviously.
I mean, actually, I think what he should have won was award for most ridiculously photoshopped photo I've ever seen of a person on the internet.
What?
Look at this picture. Oh my God.
what?
Take a look at his face. He looks like a cartoon character. He looks like an anime character. With how
What?
bad that was photoshopped and edited. Airbrushed to shit. Oh my God. Anyway. No, I mean, Content Creator of the Year. I mean,
What?
obviously this is
Why
all
are we
bullshit
being
because we all know that
toxic,
Burke
bro?
is
What happened?
the best content creator of all time. And look at him, right? I mean, this is just such a meaningful
Oh my
award show.
God.
Most anticipated game. Gee, I wonder possibly what game
He's so
Could have been-
annoying.
as the most anticipated game coming out next year. I mean, I never would have thought it would have been the same game that's been the most anticipated game for like 10 years in a row. Right? Best adaptation.
So we just pulled this up so we could shit on it. It's hella awkward too. It's hella awkward because DSP streamed
the award
yesterday.
for best adaptation
He streamed while
went
this
to
was
the
happening
TV show.
and didn't want to talk about it or watch it. Instead, he waits till the next day to do
That
this.
lost more than half of its audience going from season 1 to season 2.
DSP, how much of your
and was
audience did you
universally
lose?
Panned and made fun of with memes on the internet for how bad the acting was. That's the best adaptation.
I mean, all of these options aren't great, though, to be fair. Like, they're not,
Okay.
there's none of them that are
Best
great.
multiplayer. Oh, wait, we're actually rewarding games now? Oh, I guess actually now we're actually talking about
This sucks.
games. That's good, I guess, at a Game Awards show. So out of best multiplayer, you had Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, which I've never heard of, and Split Fiction.
Never
Arc
heard of
Raiders won.
Peak?
Well, I'm just getting into Arc Raiders, okay? So I can't really speak to this because I've only had, 4 or 5 hours experience with
This
Arc
is
Raiders.
so
I'll say
stupid.
this, it's growing on me. Every time I play Arc Raiders, I'm having a better experience. And the fact that now I'm having the interactions with people with a microphone, proximity chat, and everything, I think it is actually getting better.
Your experience is based on if you make money or not.
Game? Like when you think of like
What does that mean?
Player co-op multiplayer.
Oh,
it's
Elden
played
Ring.
solo, but it's meant to be played multiplayer, right?
I thought you meant
Split
Arc
Fiction
Raiders.
is meant to be a 2-player at all times co-op game. But Arc Raiders, you could literally play it and have an entire drop and never interact with a human. So is it multiplayer then?
Wait, he is talking
I mean,
about Arc
there
Raiders.
are other people
Are
playing
you
it,
fucking
but I
stupid?
don't
Yes, but
necessarily see it as,
also,
like, a major
are you
multiplayer
stupid?
game. An extraction shooter as a major multiplayer? I don't know. If you were to ask me out of all these games, what's the most multiplayer of them all? It's Battlefield 6. Like, that's a game. It is 100%
What?
team-based. You need to work with the team.
Elden
to
Ring is
actually succeed.
team-based.
and the entire gameplay mechanics are based around
Arc Raiders
you
could be
play it
team
solo,
based.
and you're probably going to fail, right?
What?
It's the multiplayer aspect
That is so
that
dumb.
makes it a good game.
That's so fucking
like-
stupid. The award also isn't. Yeah, what the? Okay, I was just about to say this. Most multiplayer
Arc
game.
Raiders.
Like, does he
But I
think
just don't
the
see
award
it
is
so
the
multiplayer
most
heavy.
players in a
You know what
lobby?
I'm saying?
What the
It's kinda
fuck are we
weird.
talking about?
Best sports and racing game.
This music is
We
stressing
had
me out.
EA
By the way,
Sports, Football Club, F125, Mario Kart World.
I'm gonna nitpick this.
Best sports and racing game. So we had EA Sports, Football Club, F120.
He calls it EA Sports Football Club because he wants to seem like he's in the know. Like, he just wants you to know. He wants you to know that he knows what FC stands for.
Mario Kart World.
Yeah, I'm
Rematch,
petty. I don't care.
And Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and they gave it to Mario Kart World. Well, that's just wrong. I mean, if you just look at it on paper, Mario Kart World is actually arguably one of the worst Mario Karts ever made.
Okay.
It was insanely highly criticized this year to the point where Nintendo had to redesign it because people complained about it so much. It had an insane player fall off. Should I keep going? Why would that be the best sports and racing game of the year? Out of all
they
5
voted
of
for
those
it.
games, it's literally the most heavily criticized on the internet.
This is
for not
really
being good
dumb.
enough.
Really stupid.
It's actually the first
Oh
Mario
my
Kart that cost $70,
God.
and everyone complained about that. It had open world promises, and the promises all fell through, and none of them were fulfilled. Like
This is like the most. He's such like a teenager. This shit, like the whole wing segment and this is really, really teenager coded. Because DSP, like, I get not agreeing with nominees, but what are we doing? This is a dedicated segment where he basically is giving you Twitter opinions and shitting on games because he doesn't like personally what won. And instead of just disagreeing and maybe hyping up the game he does like, why are we not saying what should have won and why it should have won? Instead, he's just shitting on what won. Because that's what we do, I guess. That's the hot
What are you
takes you get
talking
at
about?
DSP Gaming.
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with that one. That sounds like a bunch of
I gotta
malarkey to me.
disagree. So which
Oh,
one
best
wins?
sim
Which
and
one should have
strategy
won?
game.
I don't know. He doesn't know
Well,
either
this
because he
guy's
hasn't played them all.
That's interesting.
What, like, first, okay, what should have won? Sonic? Because that's the only other one he's played. But, like, what does that even mean? I don't know.
Museum.
Fuck it. Move on.
The only thing I will say about this one, this is a little bullshit. All right, and the reason that I say it's a little bullshit is it's a re-release. Like,
It's a
Final
re-release.
Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles is not a new game. It's literally Final Fantasy Tactics, but they redid it for a modern audience with slightly tweaked interfaces, better graphics, but it's a game from the PS1 era. So, if anything, if you're telling me that that's the best sim and strategy game of 2025, that says something pretty negative about all the actually new games to the right.
That's not what that means.
All of those were
Okay.
overtaken
That's
by an old game is pretty crazy, right?
Oh my god.
Listen, I like Final Fantasy Tactics. I love it. I'm sad that I didn't get to play it this year. So I'm not going to complain about this choice, but it's a little weird to me. Best
Hey,
family
Chody
game.
Taint, real.
We had Donkey
Welcome.
Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction.
Look at
See, I
this
didn't
list
play
of
these
games
Lego
I didn't
games.
play. Yeah.
So I don't know if they're good or not. Like,
What a stupid segment.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is a family game. Is it?
Is it?
What's family about it?
I don't know, bro.
It's a
What's chill
single-player
about
game.
this?
Is there even a multiplayer component to
Okay.
Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Is it best multiplayer
So
game?
how do you play it with your family?
Uh,
Every other one of those games is co-op, right? I guess because
Donkey Kong is also co-op, by the way. In case you don't know, you can also play two
Yeah,
players.
but that's not what the category says. It's not.
But he
best
doesn't know
family
this
friendly,
because
it's
he's a
best
fucking
family.
idiot.
If you can't even play the game with your family, how is it a best family game?
Cool. I don't know.
I'm
Like,
kind
you
of
can't
lost.
sit
right?
next to your family and play the game.
Okay.
I don't
Best
know.
fighting game.
He's being super dense.
Well,
man.
out of all the games that
Super
came
dense.
out in 2025, honestly, right? The only one that was genuinely like a new full-fledged fighting game is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I mean, Capcom Fighting Collection is just a retro collection. So is the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Virtua Fighter 5 is an ancient game that they keep re-releasing. Now, you might say, what about 2XKO? I guess you can argue it's not finished, right? Like what they've released, it's a free-to-play game, and what they've released isn't like a full-fledged game. It's very limited character selection. So
Does
yeah, out of
Unk
all
not
these, there
know
was
how to
one
duck the
actual
music?
fully featured fighting game that came out this year.
Best
Fatal
chat
Fury
post.
City of the Wolves. Personally, I hated it. I played the, I definitely played whatchamacallit, the demo, the beta, and I didn't like it. You know, I just didn't like it at all. So, okay.
I wonder why. You want to know why?
Best RPG.
Take a guess.
Did we really think that anything else
Money.
was going to win? And by the way, this is hilarious. Avowed and The Outer Worlds 2 were nominated for Best RPG. Did anyone actually play them? How on earth did they get nominated? I feel like this is games journalists only played 5 RPGs this year.
Player
so
count
these two
equals
had to get-
quality, obviously.
But they're not great games at all. Avowed has one of the worst plots ever made, super boring game. And Outer Worlds 2 literally is Outer Worlds 1 again. So, if you were to ask me, definitely would be between the middle 3. A lot of people had issue with this selection and said they think that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 actually is considered a better RPG than Clair Obscur.
I would
just think
agree.
that in the modern day, a lot of people have issue
But I
with
haven't
classic
played
turn-based
Clair Obscur
RPGs.
that
They
much.
don't like, oh, they're old, they're dated, they're played out. I loved Clair Obscur, so I'm not going to argue with that one. Best action adventure, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay, so we had Death Stranding, Ghost of Yota, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. What did I tell you about Indiana Jones? When Indiana Jones came out, people liked it. But it's a year later. If you remember, it came out in mid to late December. Therefore, it didn't make the cut for the Game Awards last year. Now, it's a year later. No one is thinking about Indiana Jones or talking about it.
This
It's
is
too late.
dumb.
For that game to actually win an award, it had to be around award season or right before. It can't be right
But would
after.
it have, like,
No
that's
one's gonna
such a
remember
dumb
this year
take.
later.
This is really dumb because would it win over Hollow Knight? Like, Hollow Knight is the best game on this list. So it's irrelevant. His point doesn't fucking matter.
This is a huge flaw.
In my opinion, anyway.
with the
It's
game.
obviously.
The fact
in my
that you cut
opinion.
off in early December and any games for the rest of the year just get forgotten and never win anything. Right? I think that's pretty ridiculous. So,
Ah, yes.
if
The greatest
you were
game
to ask
ever.
me out of all of these games, what's
Indiana
my favorite?
Jones.
Yeah, Hollow Knight Silk Song was my favorite.
Okay,
so
it's
I guess I agree
irrelevant.
with this one.
Wow. Your point was irrelevant. We
Best
wasted
action
fucking
game,
2
I don't know the
minutes.
difference between action, adventure, and action. Hades 2 is action. I would say Hades 2 is a roguelike RPG. I wouldn't even say that it's an action game. But wait, Battlefield 6 is
We're
an
playing
action
semantics
game? It's a first-person
now.
shooter. It's its own category. Why do they have it as action game?
There's
These
action in
awards are
it.
something else. Do they even
It,
have a best
it literally explains why, too. Games that are focused primarily on combat. It says it right there, and he's confused. Because of course he is.
So they have a best RPG, best fighting, best racing and sports, but they don't have a best FPS category.
How many FPSs release in a year?
Best VR and
Like
AR went to the Midnight Walk. Here's the best
Like
part about this.
AAA ones?
I don't know about any of these games whatsoever. I say this every year about VR games. They're just not killer apps. There may be some good ones, okay, but sadly, they just don't get any kind of hype or nomination or anything behind them. Have you ever heard of a year where someone was like, man, that VR game was a Game of the Year contender and it's a must-play, and if you miss it, you
Half-Life
miss one of the best games
Alyx.
of the year? Has that ever happened at all, besides maybe the one year
Oh.
when people said something about that, like with Half-Life Alyx?
Has it ever happened
that,
except for when
these
it
games
happened?
Exist.
Has
but
it
they're not
ever
released.
happened
No one
except
talks
for
about
when it
them.
happened?
And they get swept under the rug.
I don't know.
I don't know
Fuck
about
it.
any of these games. I also don't care. You know,
I don't know. I don't
it's such
care.
A ridiculous kind of flash in the pan thing that isn't a focus anymore.
DSP was teasing, by the way, playing VR. I was getting so hyped because he apparently teased playing VR for like half a second. And then, of course, now he's shitting on it. So, okay.
Because
he
people ask
can't
me all the
make money
time,
on it.
well, Phil, now you've got the setup. You got the
Right.
dual monitors, you got the space. Will you get VR?
He has no
which I
room
say-
in that room.
No.
No.
I'm still not interested in it because I don't think anyone cares. I really don't see the popularity there. No one really cares that much about it, so.
People always ask me, will you play VR? No person who is asking. No one cares, idiot.
Best
Including
mobile
you.
game? Well, the thing is, I hadn't played any of these games whatsoever. You guys had told me about this one. So we had looked into it, and I was like, it's a game where anime girls are racing horses. That's fascinating. So I really can't attest to any of this. I haven't played any of these. So
Okay.
really no comment on that.
Okay, worthless
Best
fucking
debut
segment.
indie game? Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Well, there was Blueprints, Despalote, and Dispatch.
Despalote.
You know what's funny? Any other year, I feel like a game like Blueprints or Dispatch, I don't know what the hell Despalote is, but I feel like other years, those games absolutely would have won a ton of awards, but this was just a bad year because Clair Obscur came out this year. And that game just kind of like really overshined everything else with this level of quality, content, you know, from a small indie studio. It was just like I really feel like Blueprints and Dispatch.
I feel like they should make a best self-published game.
But you notice they've gotten like nothing.
Because like every single one of these has a publisher.
But I mean, I'm not going to argue.
Or
with
maybe
this one
Dispatch
either.
doesn't. But like I don't know.
Best independent. Wait a minute.
I feel like they should do that.
Best debut indie game, best independent game overall. So they won that too. Did they really? Hold on. Do we need these two categories at all? Can we just have one? What's the point of having two categories? This is stupid. There's no reason for there to be two categories for that. Best community support. Recognizing the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity. Oh, I'm not aware about these games and how much they follow what the community wants.
Why are we
I guess
talking about
Baldur's Gate
them?
3 listened and did a bunch of updates. Like for me, wouldn't this have just been No Man's Sky? Because this is the game that every single year gets a giant free update. And to this day, a decade later, the guy is still making free content for his game.
guy.
He's changed it from the
It's
ground
one
up.
guy.
But
Hell
that's
yeah.
just my take, I guess. I don't know actually what Larian did for Baldur's Gate 3 this year.
Cool.
Best
Very
ongoing-
informative segment.
Okay, well, there you go. Going in line with what I just said, they gave it to No Man's Sky. I would agree that definitely makes sense, okay? Games for impact. Now, excuse me. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
All right, time to
Okay.
complain.
First of all, we take a look at the
Participation
game,
award.
All right? Consume Me. Did anyone ever hear that one? Despelote. Did you ever play or hear that one?
I think that's the point of this category,
Lost Records,
though.
Bloom and Rage. Did
It's
you
that
play
they're
or hear
games
one?
that like
If you didn't, consider
people don't
yourself lucky,
play, but
'cause I
like
played the
social
first half of
message.
It was one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, and I didn't play the second half of it because the first half was so bad.
No, you didn't play it because you
It
didn't
was
make
written
money. That's
Basically
why.
by people who aren't human. I'm serious. Like the way that they wrote the characters was like they've never actually had interaction with humans before, and this was their first awkward attempt to pretend.
He
like
said
they
he really
actually had
liked it.
social
Yeah, I believe you.
experiences in their life. It was awful. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen, and it wasn't representative of what they were actually trying it to be. It was garbage. Okay, I did play South of Midnight for 3 hours, and to be honest with you, they're saying a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Okay, when I played South of Midnight, the game's basically a throwback to PlayStation 2 platformers. It plays similar to games like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, stuff like that. There's big platforming segments and challenges, there's collectibles, and there's combat segments, okay? I have absolutely no idea at all what the social message of the game is, because there was none. At least in the first 3 hours. Maybe
There was
because
none.
I never
No, he
it
played.
past
Oh my
the
god,
hour.
that's so fucking
I
annoying.
don't know what the message was. Maybe there
He's
was
so
none there,
annoying.
and I just never
He's
got
so
it.
fucking
Unfortunately, what
cringe.
happened-
There is absolutely no message in the game. Meow. At least in the first 3 hours.
Bro, it's like a 20-hour game probably. What the fuck?
enjoying myself playing the game, and my entire audience said to me while I
He
was playing,
sucks.
"This game's woke. Stop playing it." And I said, "Wait, it's woke? Why?" I mean, it's set in the South of the United States. I think it's Louisiana is where it's supposed to be set. So you got things like the New Orleans drawl is being used in the dialogue, and it has that style of visual design and music. You know, the bayou and stuff like
You
that.
know, the
I
urban
thought it
style.
was swell. I actually thought it was unique and interesting. I liked it. I don't know what that has to do with Games for Impact. I don't know what social message that is, but
Bro, you
I was
didn't beat the
enjoying
game.
it. But everyone literally came
You
by
didn't
my
beat
stream
the
and
game.
said,
You didn't even play
"This
the
game is
game."
woke. Stop playing it." Okay,
Right.
so I did. Like I wasn't gonna play.
So
it
I
because
did.
want.
What?
But to this day, I scratch my head wondering what was.
Wait,
woke.
what?
Well, it won
Oh, I'm live. Let's
the
go.
Games for Impact award at the Game Awards. All right. Why? What
didn't play
impact
it,
did
bro.
it have? What social message did it push? That there's black people?
Right.
I knew that
He
already.
played 3 hours
I'm aware that
already.
there's a deep South in the U.S. and that they have that culture. Like this game, what's the social message?
Black people? I gotta hear that again.
Impact did it have? What social message did it push? That there's black people? I knew that already. I'm aware that there's a deep South in the U.S. and that they have that culture. Like this game,
Right, the culture.
What's the social message?
They have that
What
culture.
was the
What
impact?
culture? What are you talking about?
I'm lost. Wow.
What's he
Can someone
talking about?
explain it? Because the protagonist is black, the game has social impact. Like,
Right.
like we don't know that black people.
He
exist
played
or
3 hours,
something?
by the way.
They
This
do.
is so stupid.
They're normal people like you and me, every day. Are you literally giving the game an award because it has a black female protagonist? Is literally that's what you've done? You just said, "Oh, here's an award."
He didn't play the game, by the way. 3 hours.
I don't get it. If someone can explain it to me, I'd love to hear it.
Right.
But I was already aware that there were African Americans. I have no problem with that. In fact, I'm friendly with many of them. I've never had an issue with that. I'm not a guy who thinks about that kind of shit. Like, why are you awarding this game an award because there's a black protagonist? I'm lost.
Right. So he made that up?
Anyway,
I don't know, man.
let's continue.
I don't
by the way,
care.
I didn't
I
play
don't
Mortal
play the
Kombat.
game
I don't
either,
know
but I don't
about
give
it,
a
so I can't
shit.
comment
I
on that
don't.
one.
I was like,
Okay.
carrying.
Continuing on. Innovation and accessibility. This, I don't know.
I don't know.
What accessible features were in these games.
Ask
So,
Jade.
I
Jade, could
can't
you
really
play
speak to
Doom?
this at all,
Jade, did you
but
play Doom?
If Doom the Dark Ages is
Wow.
accessible,
Ask
great,
Jade, dude.
I guess. I want more accessibility in games. I'm all
Right.
for it.
Right.
I
Obviously.
want more games to be recognized for putting the effort in.
Let's pretend to
put in
care about accessibility.
features,
Right.
Because games should be for everyone.
Yeah.
All right. I truly
Right.
believe.
I
that. If you
disagree,
have
by the way.
disability,
Gatekeep
you should
everything.
be able to play and enjoy a video game just like anybody else.
I disagree.
No one should be. There's obviously a few exceptions. Like people might say things like such as well, what about games that you're supposed to get good to play them, like Dark Souls, right? Or what about a multiplayer game? What if you make it so easy to play with accessibility that now someone could use the accessibility features to win tournaments and stuff? That's not what we're talking about here, and obviously those are topics for another moment. But in general, I'm for accessibility in video games. I want more of it. If these games had it, great. Good on Doom for winning the
He's
award.
lying,
but I
by
just
the
don't
way.
know what the features were. Okay? Okay. Best performance.
He is not for
The funny part about
accessibility.
this-
Before he complains about actors and shit and Troy Baker, DSP is not for accessibility. Watch him complain about Street Fighter 6. DSP hates anything about fighting games, modern fighting games ever, because he claims they're more accessible. And he hates that about them. So yeah, he's straight up lying.
This was how many people were nominated for Expedition 33. Okay, you had Ben Starr as well as Charlie Cox, and then also Jennifer English, all nominated for Expedition 33. And then Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote. I mean, just look at her picture. Look at her face.
What?
Her face.
Is this TOS? Is this
the way she
TOS?
even poses for her picture like, I'm better than you, I'm special, I'm different.
This TOS, no? He's
Konami
making fun of
Project
physical
and
appearance.
Troy Baker, who of course played Indiana Jones in Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I
Why
think
are her
that
eyes so
all of the
like
performances in
squinty?
Expedition 33
What is,
were outstanding. I think that her performance was great and his performance was great. I didn't play Ghost of Yote, so I literally can't criticize that performance, but like I think it could have literally gone to like anyone in any of the games I play. They all were outstanding. So, there you go. Let's see, best audio design.
I didn't say it. DSP said
Went
it.
to Battlefield 6, and I'm guessing that's because of like the surround sound effects sounding like a real
Whoa,
Battlefield.
you're telling me
Fair
best audio design goes to the game because of the audio
I guess.
design?
I don't really. I'm not a professional of
That's
sound
crazy.
design.
I
can't
never
really
would've thought.
criticize that. Original
Skip.
pieces of music made for a video game in a very, very long time. Pretty darn cool. All right. Best art direction.
This
Also
segment
went to
sucks.
Expedition
What did I
33.
expect,
Again,
honestly?
I feel like this was a year that if Expedition
This one was
33 had
crazy.
come out
I don't know
a
how
different
this one
year,
won.
A lot of these games would have won awards. Like I could see best art direction actually going to Death Stranding or Silksong if Expedition 33 hadn't been this year. So it's kind of a shame because I feel like a lot of games got overshadowed that definitely deserved awards. Like
Why
did
is it a
Silksong
shame
win
though?
single
Why
thing?
can't you celebrate
It won
Expedition
best action
33?
adventure. But another year, it totally would have won multiple awards, you know? Best
Okay.
narrative. Expedition 33. Best game direction. Oh, Expedition 33. Game of the year. I wonder what could have possibly won this. Okay? So as I've said, the Game Awards are a non-entity.
Okay.
I don't understand why anyone cares about them.
DSP, you just
don't
complained
mean
about
anything.
them for like an hour.
If you don't like RPGs, then this Game Awards was completely worthless to you because you didn't play Expedition 33. And it didn't really talk about many other games at all, did they? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
there's a bunch of game
this
reveals.
is all a
though.
bunch of journalists voting. And this year, to be honest, I do agree that Expedition 33 was an absolutely outstanding game. It's definitely in my running for Game of the Year. It really is. And I can't wait to go back to it next week with all of you and enjoy Act 3. Hopefully we can do that.
Why is he
finally.
playing that?
But-
he didn't get money. Great.
Did you really get anything?
He's trying
out of
to
it?
he's trying to ride the hype of Expedition 33 by playing it next week. Not even today. It's like next week.
3 hours watching this?
All right, man.
Or do you feel like you wasted 3 hours of your time? Because that's why I don't watch it.
Right.
I can
That's
literally
not why you
just
don't watch
do this
it.
the next day, give you my takes, and save time. And not feel like I just wasted an entire night watching this crap.
Right.
Okay?
That's not why he doesn't watch it, by the way. It's just money. He doesn't make money while
Okay.
doing these.
So anyway,
he doesn't do them.
those are my takes. I'm curious on what you guys have to say about it. The thing is, we're almost out of time. I do want to react to one thing on today's podcast, and maybe what we'll do is we'll save a whole bunch of reacting for Sunday, because I know that there was a ton, and I mean a ton, of gameplay trailers, announcements,
Wait, he said he was
going to
talk about those.
And I'm thinking maybe we should do that all on Sunday, like Sunday.
Why?
Big reacting roundup. Okay.
Why? Oh my lord.
All right.
Bro. On his own Twitter, on Friday's podcast,
Okay.
I'll be reacting to
I will.
winners and
No, okay.
losers.
Save all
Plus
of
the
your suggestions for
trailers.
reacting until Sunday, okay?
Plus
You
tons of
now-
trailers.
It's going to go in one ear and out the other. Come back on Sunday for the podcast, and we'll do a big reacting show,
Cool. Nice
on
lie,
Sunday.
brother.
okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to react to the Street Fighter trailer, and then we're just going to do Q&A till the end of the show.
Are you fucking
Okay.
serious? Oh my god. I'm gonna clock
Let's
out
go.
early.
Ready? I'm excited for this one. I hope that you are too. The Street Fighter trailer. Hoo boy. All right.
Not that one.
Let's pause the music for this one. Let's go. All right. I am waited heated anticipation. I knew this came out yesterday. I've not seen this at all. I swear to God, I have not seen this. I saved this for an honest reaction on today's podcast. It's about a minute long. Let's go.
Any believers? Why is he making that face? He's already ready to hate it.
The music's gonna get me copyrighted, man.
Cool. My favorite, as you all know, longtime viewers, the non-reaction, the best kind of reaction. AVGN face, non-reaction is great. My favorite.
Let's open up the Q&A, shall we? If you want to talk with me, just tag me in the chat,
Right.
all right?
Very
And,
believable that he saw that for the first time. Sucks, man. I fucking hate this guy. This sucks. Yeah, like this guy will go see the movie. He's not leaving his house.
Okay.
He'll wait till it's on for
I'm
free
being told that the
on
red face that was in
on
YouTube chat
demand.
was a fake. Okay. I believe you. I don't really care. We're done talking about that drama nonsense, and I've already said my piece, so that's fine. No worries there. We've already moved on.
I
Of-
love
of that
drama.
drama shit. Okay.
I love it. I crave the drama. Sounds good to me.
Let's try dead air. Let's try dead air. Yeah, they didn't show Blanca. That's true. It looks like they showed pretty much everyone but Blanca there.
Blanca.
No Blanca, interesting enough. And that's Jason Momoa, who probably, if you think about it,
Blue Blanca.
probably the biggest star power in the movie, right? Is Jason Momoa.
There's also wrestlers
kinda
in the
weird.
movie, no?
That they didn't show Blanca.
Blue Blanca.
Berry Blast. Blackberry blank blocks. Baja Blast. Baby Blue.
Big black butt. Blue Blanca.
Yes, Jason Momoa is playing Blanca. That's correct. James, rewind the show to the beginning of the show, and that was already answered in a big topic, so I'm not going to reiterate the answer to that. Okay. Let's try dead air. There are images out of Blanca? Are there? I'll have to look into that. My wife. Am I mad that Blanca wasn't in the trailer because he's my main? No, it's because he's the most outlandish character out of all of them. So if you want to see one character to see who he is or how he's going to be represented in the movie, you want to see Blanca, and I think they're purposefully hiding Blanca on her for a reason.
Blue.
I don't know who Andrew Schultz even is. What do you, Yako Mighty says, what do you think of Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki? I don't even know who that is. Who's Andrew Schultz? What roles has he had before? Is he even Asian? Because Dan's Asian. They know that, right?
I thought you didn't even
They
know
play
who
the
he
games,
is.
correct?
Okay. I like that little line.
I'm happy Honda's in the movie. I mean, I'm happy the original cast of Street Fighter 2 is in the movie.
This kind of character is so annoying.
You know what's weird?
This character in the cartoon would be my least favorite. He would be the villain.
Is he even Asian? Because he's supposed to be Asian.
I thought you didn't know who he is. Why would you not assume Andrew Schultz is
They
Asian?
keep calling
I
these
don't know.
movies
What if he
Street
was?
Fighter?
I don't know.
It's Street Fighter 2.
Let me just lie and say I don't know who it
Street
is.
Fighter, it would just be Ken and Ryu fighting against those other crappy characters from Street Fighter 1 that no one remembers,
Oh
and
my
the final
fucking
fight would be
God,
against
bro.
Sagat. It's Street Fighter 2. Why don't they just call it that?
Why would they call it Street
I don't know.
Fighter 2, you fucking idiot? Why would they call it that? It's like the Street Fighter movie. You're going to call it Street Fighter. Ah, yes. We're going to specifically call it Street Fighter 2. Just to confuse the audiences.
He's a
you see?
podcaster in the Joe Rogan verse? Oh, I definitely wouldn't know anything about that. Who has more star power, Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns? Neither. Neither of them have star power
That's
in a movie
not an
because they're not
answer.
actors. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God,
Like
they're not actors.
they're no Rock, they're no John Cena. They don't really have pull, quite frankly. That's what
not
I'm
the
saying. Like the biggest
question.
actor in that movie
That's
is
not the
Jason Momoa,
question, though.
hands down.
But-
He's the one everyone knows.
I guess
from
wrestlers
big-time,
aren't
action
actors,
movies.
even though they act and play characters. He's playing semantics games again, I guess. Thank you. Hello, 12232. For 2 fucking years. Goddamn,
Am I gonna
enjoy
play
your
Terminator
diamond.
2D No Fate? Not right now. If you guys want to see me try it later, we
Don't care. Skip. How about Dead Air?
let's try Dead Air. My wife. So no, my mom is.
My white, my mom.
So no, my mom is.
My white, my mom.
Out of all
Can
the
you believe he
choices for
said
my
that, by
setup,
the way?
What am I enjoying the most?
He confused his mom with his wife. He did the reverse.
So no, my mom is. My wife. Oh man. Well, first off, obviously having an OLED monitor is like game changing. The thing has insane quality, like absolutely beautiful, gorgeous colors.
Stolen credit card.
Multiple times.
you.
I've only ever heard the
Gorgeous colors.
wife
Response time.
mom confusion the opposite way once.
Okay, but
Like everyone's heard my wife. Have you ever heard my mom? That's crazy.
I can move
That's like
and I can actually see your chat
psychological shit.
while I'm playing the game is a huge improvement. But then on top of that, now there's the Roland Bridge cast, which is which by
Even
the way,
deeper. What's
speaking of
going
the
on?
devil.
I'm not listening. Oh, great. Wow.
which is having background
so
music in all
loud.
of my content, which is allowing me to have better quality mic, right?
What?
To have surround sound in video games for the first time in many, many years. All these things are huge improvements. I don't
Many,
think there's
many
one
years
thing
is
that
like 3
definitively
years.
Is the best improvement right now. There's been so many in just the last week and a half that have completely changed the way that I'm doing everything.
Hey,
you know?
both.
If I didn't have this desk,
Welcome.
I wouldn't be able to do any of the things I'm doing right now at all.
This
I
is
wouldn't have
such a
been able to
coat.
have the monitors, the mic change. None of it would have been possible without the desk. So
Crazy
I think
coat.
it's all just works together. Okay, it's all just a collective thing together. So
That's him trying to justify his purchases of
Yeah.
like thousands of dollars. Or at least 1,000, whatever the fuck it was. His setup is so fucked, man. Having an L-shaped desk in the middle of the room like this, with another desk in the corner of the room, with another PC, and then a TV across the desk that's in the middle of the room, the L-shaped desk. I guess the TV, is the TV still there? I didn't see him move it out, so I don't even know.
questions and we ignore some of these. What's up, Satan? How you doing, man? What's up, Chris? Good morning. Good to see you, Chris.
What's up, man?
What's going on? What are we doing? Oh, right, Q&A. Instead of watching trailers, which he said he was going to do.
Do
I'm
we
pretty
hear the
sure at the
voice
beginning of the
changer
stream.
again? I get. Oh, by the way, Soul at 2 a.m. I'm sorry I didn't shout this out. Thanks for $5. He says, I hope look at the games coming out and pick the ones that look good.
I skipped
so
ahead.
at least we have like a groundwork for next year. It could be a good thing to do.
Great.
Yes, I am a fan of eggnog. Although I had eggnog earlier this week, and it actually ended up being way too sweet. And now I don't want it for the rest of this year. It was actually way too sweet of a flavor. I would have preferred more like nutmeg or cinnamon flavor, but it was like sugar. Like, oh, it's way too sweet.
Great. Enjoy the rest of the stream. DSP, this is what you get.
So I think I might enjoy Black Ops 7 more with surround sound. I might. I don't know. I mean, already I tried it on keyboard mouse on the OLED, and I wasn't sold. It didn't seem much better. Maybe surround sound would make it better, but ultimately I think it's more about you guys, and you guys are telling me you're just bored of it, right?
Money.
Like, you're just not that interested by the game anymore. So, I mean, I may do another stream of it, just a one-off, but I don't think I'm going to put significant time into it. Maybe we'll just do a one-off to give it a shot and then move on.
Money. It's up to you guys. Why is it up to you guys to see if I'll like the game? What does that mean? It just means money. Ah, yes.
Let's try Dead Air.
I love
that
drama.
drama shit. You
I
know.
love it. I crave the drama. Sounds good to me.
Do you like me? So no, my mom. Okay,
Save
anything
the
else,
house.
guys?
Save
Anything
everything.
else? Anything else? Hint, hint.
Save the house. Save everything. They must have amnesia. They forgot.
Any other
that
topics
I'm
or things
him.
you'd like to talk about before we jump into our Arc Raiders portion of the stream today?
Go
Last chance.
fucking
I mean, not to say
jump
that
off a
I won't be
cliff.
talking with you guys and hanging out when we're doing Arc Raiders. It is a very interactive stream in that way. But I'm just curious in general, anything else on your minds today?
Go fucking jump
By the
off
way,
a cliff.
how has the music been? Now we're nearing the end of the show. Has the music been good?
God, he's such
You
a
know, do you like
needy bitch.
Let me know. All right, I want feedback on this. If
Once
like
you
the music
notice
during
it,
the
it
show today or
sucks.
not.
Like
I'm just-
everything is just fucking engagement farming. He's like Jake James
Some of the tracks
Lugo.
are kind of like, but like I said, what we can
He's just fishing for compliments or fishing for interaction or fishing for money or fishing for fucking fish in Minecraft. What the? This sucks,
end up
man.
doing is if
He's
there's
so
certain tracks
needy
we
and
can dumb them
clingy
down,
and
then
weird
they're
and
less likely to be
specific.
in the rotation. If there's tracks we like,
Stop trying to
I
fish
can
for
actually make a
engagement, you
playlist of favorites.
fucking bitch.
So I could do this.
Just
stuff,
be a
okay?
normal streamer.
We'll see in the
Goddamn.
future as I use this more. Some people are saying they love it. They love this music. That's cool.
Wow, thanks, man. Thanks
By the
for
way,
saying
thank
you
guys
love
so
it.
much for the early support. I mean,
Here you go,
$70
begging.
of support on just
He's
the podcast. I
begging.
really appreciate that. Thank you guys. I hope you'll stick around for Arc Raiders.
Save
I've
the
really been
house.
enjoying the game and,
Save
and
the
getting
house.
significantly better
Save
at
the
it.
house.
That last
Save the
couple of runs
house.
that we did were actually really fun.
Save the
and
house.
I'm looking forward to today's stream of improving and learning even more.
Save
So,
the house.
I certainly hope that you guys will stick around for it and give it a look. Quite good.
Save the house.
Let's try Dead Air. There's music, you can't hear it. I need to know if I need to adjust the volume of the music. Is it too low?
Turn it up.
Let's find the right level right now.
Turn it up.
A new track's going to play in a second. There it is. Can you guys hear this? Does it sound good, or should I make it louder? Let's
You
get
should make it
everyone's
louder. Make it louder. Turn that shit up.
feedback. It's way too low. It's good low.
Please turn it up.
The music should
beg
be up
you.
a bit. Okay.
Yeah. Turn that shit up.
How's that?
More. Crank it up.
I just got to find the level I need it to be at so I can lock
Sounds
it
good
in
to
and
me.
know what to
Sounds
play
good
it
to
at.
me.
Okay. That good?
No, crank it up. Crank it
Okay.
up.
Again, I want to use it, but I want to
This
make
is
sure everyone
really
can hear
dumb.
it. What's the point of having it if you can't hear it, right? So, okay,
This
that's
is
actually,
dumb.
I'm not even kidding, that's 50% for me, like 50% level. So I can know just to do it 50% when I'm podcasting or talking, and then when we're doing the breaks, I'll probably pump it up even higher to like maybe 75%. Okay.
Why would he even run music in the background? I don't know, man. This has got to be the
Next
worst
DSP
change he's
tries
done.
Monday.
Because I can't do my own
And
music.
it will be Quiznos. I'll be going to Quiznos for the first time ever on DSP Tries It, and the first time in years for myself personally, to see if it's still any good. This is a fascinating restaurant because at one point they had thousands and thousands of locations around the world. They're down to
Thousands.
only around 170. they've almost gone completely out of business. So that a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't even know.
How many
Quiznos
viewers
still
did you
existed.
used to
You're
have,
right, most
DSP?
people don't. But I'm going to try it out. We're going to see what it's all about on Monday.
This fucking music. Uh-oh, who are we banning? I wasn't looking. Is this a gaming channel or a stream to talk and ask for donations?
The ambient music makes the show feel more premium
I've tried watching streams and they're rarely actual gameplay.
and modern.
Get
says
banned,
Warren
idiot.
Pease. Hey, if it does, it does. You know, it's worth it. It's only a few bucks a month to get this subscription. And as of right now, I've had zero issue. You know, yesterday I had this music playing during my content, and it looks like I'm good. As long as I link my YouTube channel to the service, they don't claim music. So I'm good in that regard. I should be totally okay having this in my videos and streams.
This sucks, man. Why do we get like generic fucking beats? He can just open a tab and play like fucking Mario music or something. Play some Street Fighter music. I don't know. Have it be relevant to the stream instead of like. I don't
It's
know.
abundantly better. Okay.
HR
Leave it like
approved
this right now. Like
fucking
so 50%
segment.
volume for the music during the podcasting segments or the hangout sessions, and then a little louder when I'm going on the breaks in between. Sure. Okay, cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we adjourn, or shall we wrap up? So here's what we're going to do. I'm not here tomorrow. When I come back on Sunday, let's do a big react on Sunday. You guys tell me what games and game trailers were released during the Game Awards, and we'll do a big react show on Sunday morning where I react to all of those trailers and the like all at once, okay?
I remember when he was doing the Lego streams. I think I watched one or two of them. I restreamed them. And he was he promised music back then. He promised playing music, and he never
Nicholas
did.
says, I just finished your playthrough of that leaf-blowing game. I'm confused at the end. Should I be scared?
And then he was yelling at chat for
As long as
wanting music
you're
and saying
okay
that they
with
didn't
our
need
squirrel
it.
overlords,
Something like
then
that.
you
I
shouldn't
don't
be
know.
scared at all.
Maybe I'm remembering
put it that way.
wrong, but I
Okay?
don't think so. I just remember for a fact he promised music like a year ago, whenever those Lego streams were, and he never did it. And now we get music for
Am I
this.
still working out? Yes, I am. I just worked out last night. I hit yet another new record for sit-ups.
Whoa.
Last night.
Cool. Yeah. Any believers? I don't know. I don't think so.
Tony Blue, come 2026, I may look to do a modded game like a Dark Souls run. Not too crazy for that right now. Like, I don't want to think about it now because we're in the midst of many games that we're starting up and/or juggling. I'm very excited to see what happens.
Yeah, that
with
too,
Expedition
Rebsy.
33 this week, but
Triple
absolutely,
P, like a
I
year
would
ago,
consider it
also
come
told
next
him
year.
to put music
We'll
on
take
the
a look at
stream.
maybe Dark Souls 2 or 3 and do a mod that changes the whole game around. I think that would be cool.
Okay, can we wrap it up? Dark Souls 2 with mods. Has he played Dark Souls 2 like since it came out? I don't think so. Maybe that's the one he'll play. He'll get the lighting mod.
How do I turn it off? What are you talking about? I don't know. I think it's time to end the show. I think we're good.
Finally.
I think we can end the show and
Time
we'll
to
come
clock
back
out.
on Sunday and do a big react show. Does that sound good? I hope so. All right, so everybody,
Sounds good to me. Sounds
I want
good
to
me.
say
Save the house.
thank you for a great week. This has been an absolutely outstanding streaming week, okay? And I had a great time, whether it was hanging out with you, playing games,
Get ready
finishing
for some
playthroughs,
meaningful
testing new games,
content.
or upgrading my setup in the studio. I had an amazing time. I can't wait to do it all again when I get back on Sunday, continuing through the holiday season with all of you. Thank you so very much for your attention, for your support, and I hope to see you soon right here on the next fun edition of the Level 1 podcast. Thank you all. I will see you soon. Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around.
Bye.
Okay, so folks, we are going to do some ARC Raiders, but before that, it is time for a break. I think what we'll do, rather than do the music, because we just played the music for the whole podcast, let's do some highlights from my years as a creator. All right,
Cool,
so
the
I'm going to
same
be gone for about
highlights.
10 minutes or so. Sit back and relax. When I come back, it'll be some fun highlights here on the channel, or ARC Raiders after these fun highlights here on the channel. Okay?
Has he been
All
stream
right,
sniped?
so-
Yeah, he has. I think he's died twice, and people said like, "Cat is fat."
I hope that you enjoy. All right, guys?
It's pretty good.
Thank you so very much. And here we go. No. Banned. Gone. That was a good way to start. Okay, 1 second, because I actually have to sync my speakers so that I can actually adjust the volume in the
Hey,
office.
T-Man,
Give me 1
malarkey.
second, 'cause I know that they're
I'm
not gonna
back
be synced.
indeed. It's the 12 days of Christmas. So I'll stream tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want
Are
to
they? Let me test
overpromise.
this. Maybe they are synced. Forever.
I'm like Wings, dude.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled.
Whoa, look at this dwarf. He
What's going on?
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Blood.
Can
Okay,
you go
guys,
away?
enjoy the break. I'll be back shortly with Arc Raiders, okay? See you in just a few, but in the meantime, enjoy these highlights, okay? Cool.
Yeah. Cool. I won't be watching him play Arc Raiders, because fuck that. Let's watch him finish the desk off. Pause.
If that's for the MSI, read the manual. Make sure you...
Where is it? Right here.
Ah,
Oh, no, the chair. Sorry.
okay.
I love how he's sweating.
Okay,
He's been
just
working
one.
out, dude.
Okay.
Look at his titties.
It works. Ah, okay, the arms come out. That's nice. The arms go up and down. They have height adjustment. If you want them high up, that's good. Okay, I can actually
Out of
readjust
breath.
the camera and the microphone now, but I'm going to be higher up than I usually am, okay? I have a few shout-outs to do.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's the chair. That's the stream, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will be back shortly, most likely. And, yeah, I guess thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. We will be catching up. I won't be watching this whole thing, but I'll redirect you so we don't have to fuck around and waste time. I'll redirect you to who is streaming. Probably WPig. How the fuck do I do that now? Oh, here it is. But thank you so much for those who stayed members. Appreciate it. Those for the super chats. Those for just chilling. The lurkers, the VOD watchers. I see you. The whole stream will be timestamped. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, King Jad's still alive. There you go. Welcome back, King Jad. Good to see you. Okay, everybody, enjoy. Send him my love. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, Rebzy. DL5. Big ups, everybody. See you next time.